Top of the top. We up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Another one. Another one. We back. Back to the saga, y'all. The end of an era. We back to it, man. We back to it. Real live documentaries. That's what it is. Photo fade live in the family. That's what's up. We back, man. Shout out to everybody that's live in the chat. What's up? We up. Let's keep it going, y'all. Oh, man, the saga continues, man. They wasn't going to get away with this one. Nah, they wasn't getting away with this one. They busted. They straight busted, y'all. So hopefully you getting it now. You just seen one of the biggest events that happened in a long time. You saw all this Cowboy Carter hype online. You saw a lot of postings on your gram. You seen a lot of pictures. But somehow they was not at the award show at all. But they also been playing that role for a long time. Because part of how they tricked y'all to making you forget they were entertainers, because they used to play games like they only go to the award show when they gonna win. So they've been doing that too. It said that if they don't buy it, if they don't get one, they don't come. Like they've been doing this for years. So hopefully you're getting now that they're fully exposed, y'all. So we're gonna get back into it. Yeah. We just gonna get into it. We also gonna get into a lot of stuff, man. But I told the most realest thing we're going to get into today is when I've been telling y'all it's a campaign. What's up, EK69? What's up, Natasha Jordan? What's up, Charlie Wilson? What's up, Sasha? What's up, Matt? What's up, Punch? What's up, D-Hard? What's up, all y'all? What's up, family? What's up, Nikki? All right, fellas, we're talking to the family. What's up? What's up? MC Miss Solara, what's up? Check it out. Now, y'all know last year we spoke about a lot of stuff. And I told you, it's a nation of them, from the top to the bottom. Now, I'm just going to break. I'll be trying to do this thing real analytically without speaking certain things. Because I'm not with that fear mongering. I don't like pushing stuff. But when it's time to be real, it's time to be real. So when we talk about this stuff being grown, the main thing being grown is being able to deal with real issues. So being grown, people that's, you can play, have fun. There's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, when it's time for the real, can you put the stuff up? So when I said people time is up, I said people time is up. People are not the favorite no more. Things going to start disappearing. Things going to start changing. Things are going to start imploding, meaning self-destructing. Now, entertainment, you seeing it from acting and music. Also, excuse me for yesterday with that live. YouTube does that. So whenever the live acting up, that's because of YouTube or StreamYard. That has nothing to do with me. So, yeah, back to this. You see in the community results now. You seeing entertainment results. You're seeing Hollywood results. You're seeing what else results? Community results, right? What else? You've seen political results. All this playing out right now. Economics. It's all together. Let's go to BT. What does BT consist of? Entertainment, music, acting, Hollywood. BT is nothing without the fans of the community watching it. It's all together. So, once again, everything you were told, everything you love, everything you were tied into, everything in your brain that you now know to this day, if you never search for the truth on your own, we're going to get into it today. So, I'm being delicate because remember when I said it's a campaign against everybody? Well, the campaign where the campaign is at now, like I said, it's on everybody that's not famous, the second tier. It's not the celebrities no more. It's down to their organizations. So I make it clear to you like this. Whatever organization Diddy is with, whatever organization Jay-Z is with, Beyonce, LeBron, whatever organization they with and y'all with, they're all being destroyed right now as we speak. Told you it's a campaign against everything blacks are down with and involved with. That's what it's about. It's about Time's up. It's about everybody that played their role. The curtain is being lifted. What's up, Mike Flame? What's up, Fatima? What's up, y'all? So, because we about to go into it. That's what's going on, y'all. So, I'm just going to be raw with y'all, man. It's a campaign on Black Masons, all Black sororities, fraternities, all secret things. And like I already told y'all, gangs, everything else. Gangs was on, when they exposed the gangs, they put that shit on national TV. You know what I'm saying? And it went on for years. They exposed every single gang. Y'all know that, gangland. So I seen all this stuff happen already. And that's why I knew it was happening. All right? Because when I told you I don't deal with this. When I understood the reality of gang banging and all that shit was fake, I been stopped dealing with that shit, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Once I saw police officers quoting gang pledges and oaths and breaking that whole shit down, that was it for me. Meaning I didn't believe in that shit no more. It was over. Even though the motion still went on when you see people in the street and this, that, and the third. Yeah, but I knew in my mind that shit fake. See, a lot of people didn't understand that. Reason why I'm saying this, y'all, because I've been giving y'all these updates, but today we're going to get back into it. Every single thing I've been talking about, every single thing I told y'all last year is playing out now. The biggest shocker for me is, y'all know I've been talking about the boondocks. There's people going back into the boondocks. They going back into that whole shit I didn't even know. People going into, look, man, I'm just going to show you today. I showed you the other day, that whole Young Thug, that's Thugnificent, already exposed in the cartoon Boondocks. So I'm going to say this today. All parents or all people, whatever, don't matter. If you have young people around you and you trying to get them hip, you got to get the Boondocks. The Boondocks will be real simple for them to get a lot of this stuff. In the Boondocks with Thugnificent, it's an episode where the rapper is with the elites, and the whole episode is about how they're going to change they're going to do all these changes for money. It's a lot of stuff, but we just going to get into it today. Top of the top, let y'all pull up. All right, let's go, because we about to take off. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody that donates to the channel, everybody that sends cash apps, super chats, people that just participate all around the board. And yeah, that's where we at right now. Everything live organic. So we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna get into it. All we talking about is reality being exposed, y'all. That's it. We just talking about the veil being lifted off, y'all. That's it, man. That's all we talking about. So that's why I just want people to know, man. I don't wake up and say this is what I'm gonna do today. Nah, I go with what it is. So I keep up with the times. So I want people to understand that part. All right. So Jay-Z and Beyonce, MTV award, no shows. They knew better than to get embarrassed. That's another thing. Y'all didn't want people that don't understand their status or how they move. You will clearly see when they don't go to these award shows, y'all, that clearly shows you they're not happy for other people. Before they sit in that crowd and thank other people and be happy for other people, they won't go. Tell you, they done show their hand on every level, y'all. But the only reason why they're exposed now is because they're all old and the shit they used to do don't work. But their number one failure is a man named Diddy. When I told you they're never going to escape it. When I told you all they're going to do is put on for their fans, today you should get some more proof on that. How in the real world they don't exist at all. All right? So, back to your favorite family. Because we know that they've been being trolled for so long now. Taylor Swift knows about this. Lady Gaga knows about this. Christina Aguilera, Ariana Grande, they all know about this. What's wrong with y'all? Because I told you, only the people that are clean can show their face. The people that are clean in this game, they know everybody that's dirty. So they know what's going on. Just so happened, the main people who are dirty are of a certain complexion, but they did it to themselves. All right? It's called they signed up for it. Sick. So let me show y'all the real world once again. All anybody got to do in the most powerful search engine in the world named Google. See that? I put in Diddy, Jay-Z. I don't got to put in nothing else. Let's see what comes up. Diddy and Jay-Z and Beyonce off the rip. See how they put a name? I didn't put in no damn Beyonce. Put Diddy and Jay-Z. They all three come up. 444. Told you their history is tied in forever, and there's nothing they ever going to do to stop it. It's never going to happen. Whether they, no matter what they do, the history books of real life, paper, internet, people, word of mouth, everybody know their affiliation. So I would just let y'all know, if you believe they was going to get out of this, you a damn idiot. If you believe anything they said since 2023, really before that, I'm going to give you a pass. If you believe anything they said or did after Diddy, you's an idiot. Reason why I say that, because now I also want y'all to look at this aspect of everybody that promotes them to this day, everybody that been promoting them, and the main people you always see pushing them. But I'm asking you today, all I want to ask y'all today, I already know what y'all saw in your timeline. I'll be back on the gram and all that soon. I already know what's on your timeline, but I know it wasn't. I bet you Beyonce had a lot of postings to make it look like they had shit going on. But I'm going to ask you again, did any big black media platform, I'm talking about that blogger world, did any of them talk about how they was a no-show? Did anybody talk about that? Or did they give you some more fake news about Beyonce just brought a new bracelet? All right. No, I don't have no smoke with them, y'all. My thing is this, man. I be trying to talk to the people they brainwash, man. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, I be getting mad at y'all. Because I be like, yo, man, y'all have no clue what happened, man. A lot of y'all destroyed yourself, man. Because they were the gateway to you believe in so many lies. So when I be talking about this, when I've been told you it's deeper than music, this ain't about no damn music. Huh? This ain't about no damn music. Because even in the Boondocks, everybody talking about the same thing. No, it was in the cartoon, y'all. No. It's people doing videos on shit. Everything I've been talking about, far as how black entertainment and black success was all put together and it was sold and packaged as a dream. Yeah. No, y'all, this no. So I want y'all to see this again. Once again, let's go back to this. Let me stay focused. You put in Diddy, Jay-Z. Just see right here. Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce. You ask yourself, why the hell is Beyonce name coming up? Diddy, Jay-Z phone call. Diddy, Jay-Z video. Diddy, Jay-Z audio. Diddy, Jay-Z taking turns on. Diddy and Jay-Z taking turns on Beyonce. Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Diddy, Jay-Z call. Diddy, Jay-Z and Beyonce video. I just put in Diddy, Jay-Z. Do you get it now? Do you get it? Also, this algorithm is showing you this actually comes from many people looking it up. So you actually looking at the top topics of what been looked up on them, and that means people been doing research on them, which means that's how far it's been going. So I'm gonna keep showing you how this internet is the most powerful thing created. And my point is this: people didn't know you can use it for positive or negative. So everybody that use it for negative, guess what? This same internet gonna destroy them. Like I said, they use this shit to manipulate. Now look at it. Their names are forever tied in. You just put in Diddy, Jay-Z. That's all you got to put in. And so much shit gonna come up. And that's it. Remember, now I want you to think real life shit. Now, before, if you would have put in that, it wouldn't have been no harm to it. See? Because they was in good standards. That's what I want y'all to see. That's the power of the internet. Let's say 5 years ago, we put in Diddy, Jay-Z, and all this came on. We be like, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Because we know they chill. All right, that's okay. But now, look at it. That shit mean negative now. This is what I was trying to tell you, how things have flipped. Everything has been reset, y'all. 2025. The end was last year. I was telling y'all the whole play. When the reset came in, we spoke about, fam, what I told them, surviving the reset. Meaning people that had no clue what was happening. Yeah. The way this whole shit is set up, if you didn't already change your ways, you might be stuck. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Let's go. All right? Everybody knows. So let's go back. Let's go back, Mr. 106 in Park. Let's go back, MTV, TRL. Let's just go back, y'all. Let's go back to when we was young. Let's go back to when some people's kids. You gonna act like you don't remember when this was the biggest event that came on TV in our time? Because remember, right? We wasn't with a lot of that other stuff. The Grammy, Soul Train, but we was with the MTV Awards, right? Yeah, I forgot when it was the Young Money wave and Nicki was there and everybody was there and all the rappers, 2 Chainz, and remember all that? Told you, man. All that shit over with now, y'all. They don't exist no more. They don't. So, was your timelines flooded with a bunch of VMA pictures and parties? Maybe it was. But just know, it was not on the chopping block. It wasn't on the menu. They wasn't on nothing. All right? So, like I said, the media manipulators, they've been playing the game, but now it don't work no more, y'all, because when I say it don't work, it definitely don't work on the rest of the world. It only works on them and their people because everything now is against them and their people. If they were the kings and queens of people, the powers that be understand that these 2 people have influenced a lot of people. And the people that they influenced and inspired are now on the hit list. What's up, Laura? That's right. The VMAs were everything. Everybody know that. So that's why I say everybody's in this other world where they act like, I don't know what's going on. Because, bro, you know what happened? See, I'm keep telling people what happened. What's up, Lorraine? See, I was with the wave, but I've been stopped dealing with TV, but that was years ago. I went back to TV 2020. That's when I'm telling you, when I first started peeping game, that's when I first saw them covering overseas. It was like 2019. It was 2019, but between that time right there. They were showing me how China got the facial rec technology. They were showing me how that stuff came out that they were talking about. Because remember, y'all forget that C9 hit over there first. And they were showing how they was dealing with it. They were showing how they also going to be having this facial rec technology to scan whether people are sick or not. Or if I say everything we talk about now, I saw it on TV back in 2019 on everything that was going on in China. So doing the whole shit, I was on point because I saw it already. And I saw them talking about stuff, and I know how shit worked. Because remember, the trick was, we smart over here than over there, but that's the biggest trick. The trick is everything come out over there first. And you should already know that. Don't say all your top products come from over there. Most, you know what I'm saying? You should already know that by now, all right? The car you love, it comes from over there. So just what it is. Half your house is shit over there, period. Reason why I say that, because everybody always knew shit comes on over there first in the East. Then it comes to the West. The West is late on everything from the East. So this is how they've been able to manipulate this shit, y'all. See, this whole thing about the community, nobody else talks like that. But you never understood that this community talk really means bubble. Nobody talks about community. Only one people talk about community and leaders because it deals with bubbles, sheeps, and shepherds. So they know that everybody that's been following these shepherds are under the same thing. Remember when I kept talking about how they always go to HBCUs? So this is what I'm trying to tell you. They know they go to HBCUs. They know black colleges are their influence and power. Why? Because of the black organizations that are at these colleges. So the next thing on the hit list that's being exposed and revealed is black organizations. That's what's going on. When I tell you they're at the top, powers that be know their whole structure. They know everybody who look up to them. They know about your timelines, comment. They know about all this shit. So last year when I told you it's a lot of money behind exposing this whole shit. All right, let's go. Now let's see the downplaying of the shit. Even though with the day of the Super Bowl, or no, not Super Bowl, but that Netflix Christmas special, a lot of people forget to leave out that Mariah Carey performed the same day as Beyonce. The thing is, Mariah Carey was the opener of that Netflix football event. She was the opener. Beyonce did the halftime. But people forgot about Mariah. And people also forgot that Beyonce in reality still never topped Mariah in the real world. So today you're going to also get the lesson. We back at this. It was people that you like, I might have liked, but it doesn't mean they was on top and they was the favorite. The favorite means The one who is at the top that everybody loves, honors, and respect. Also, they are loved, honored, and respected around the world on the same playing field. Meaning, Mariah Carey is Mariah Carey, whether she's in America, whether she goes to Asia, whether she goes to Africa, whether she goes to Brazil. Everybody knows that's Mariah Carey. And she's still on that standard. That's what I mean. I'm saying that because a lot of y'all were watching and being used to and being fans of low-level celebrities for so long because they took a lot of pictures and videos. You started thinking that everybody was on these different levels, but that was only in y'all world. When I talk about these fake worlds, when I said the real superstars, they don't have to go live all day. The real superstars don't have to prove to you that they're still relevant. Mariah Carey and others can take off for 10 years, a decade, don't do shit, come back, and be right back where they left off at. And they don't play with none of that shit because they're real stars, y'all. Other people try to convince you and keep a foot on you. Don't forget about me. Real stars don't got to do that. So I've been showing y'all play by play. All the stars been back doing their thing. Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. I've been showing y'all this shit. But I didn't know Lady Gaga was doing a thing to the point where she was going to get a VMA award. So I'm just showing you how life still goes on. It's just going on without the other people. BT. This, I'm telling you, it's all the slap in the face. This is to show you that everything else is still moving. Call, we got Mariah back out. Come on. Come on, Mariah. Don't worry. We know BT over with. Come on. All this shit is about, y'all. That's right. And what else they didn't get? People forgot that October and all this shit coming up, this would have been the time for the Hip Hop Awards. Bingo. The best dress at last night's VMAs. Sierra was there. Mariah, Tyler, Glorilla, and more. All right, so no Jay-Z, Beyonce. Why not? The question is why they didn't go, y'all. If the game is dead, it's slowing up, it's really not too much to do. They've been through pandemics, all this stuff. Why they didn't go to show their star status? Why they didn't go, y'all? Because another thing y'all not getting, screw the fans. They're embarrassed amongst their peers, y'all. I've been telling y'all this for a minute. They are embarrassed amongst their peers. And they move on a certain level where they like this. They're not going to let their peers see them failing. It's about their peers. They can't look their peers in the face because their peers know they don't have no power no more, y'all. Their peers know this. I'm going to say this too, y'all, but I'm going to say this. When looking at the game, people look more happy they're not around too. People look more happy that them and Jay-Z gone, y'all, because it's a new generation. It's a new era. They deserve to have fun and make their music. Let them have their fun. Y'all had y'all fun. That was my whole point. That was my whole point with them, y'all. They had their fun already for 30 years. But y'all didn't want to look at them like they were like parents and grandparents of the industry, and they was on top of everybody, and they wanted to control everything because so they could be at the top. You know, it's the same thing like when you got older brothers or you just got people over you, but they don't want you to come up. They want you to stay in line under them. It's people like that in real life. You know what I'm saying? They like that. So if they can't control you or you're not under them, you nothing to them. So that's how they rock. If we not getting no award, F that shit. We're not going to sit there and salute nobody, congratulate nobody. We're not going to go there just to experience the energy, to be with our peers and just chill out. They're not going to do that, y'all, because they will focus on playing a role. We're going to talk about a lot of shit. Everything I said today is everything I've been telling y'all we've been talking about. It's being pushed 1,000% on all cylinders. We're going to talk about it all. When I spoke about the whole fake reality they put everybody in with this shit, it's people talking about that right now as we speak, y'all. And the views are big. Things are taking off, man. Their exposure is already out. So like I said, it's only one people that don't know nothing by now, and it's sad. It's really sad at this point. All right? Because all the proof is in their face, y'all, but let's go. We're not here for that. The reason Beyonce skipped the 2025 MTV Video Music Award despite an Artist of the Year nod, meaning a nomination, but she knew she wasn't going to win, so she didn't want to go. It really was nothing. It really was no reason, no excuse. It was nothing but nothing. All right, that's it. And like I said, everybody actually looked happy without them there. So I spoke about it yesterday to prove that the rap. See, LL was like the only real respected black celebrity. Put it like that they respect. So that's why they let him host it. But other than that, no, none of that rap stuff on the agenda. LL Cool J will be our hip-hop representation. He will be our black representation, and he will be our hip-hop rapper that we respect for his music in good standard, and he didn't make a lot of that other music, so he's good. And he can stand here. That's what this is about. All right? But I also spoke about yesterday how they was like, you can go now. So let's go. All right? What they say? The reason Beyonce skipped the 2025 MTV Awards. I don't got to hear why. I know why they skipped it. We know what's up. Shout out to everybody that's up. What's up, Natalia? Man, Charlie Wilson, what's up? All right, y'all. What's up, Dramatic? All right, so let's go. This is what it's about. Now, like I said, I've been talking about They on the Run. I think we up to part 10. All you got to know is, man, their history is tied together. There's nothing they're going to do about it. So the main thing they have been doing is really working on damage control. That's all they've been doing. That whole cowboy, all that shit was like, when I say fake, y'all, I mean this. It was just some shit they put together to do. You get it? There was something to get. We got to do something. They knew they could not just sit back and just let all this shit blow over. We got to do something. And they tried to make it all about them by putting a stunt, going on tour, doing the shows, getting good news, getting good attention. Yes, Beyonce got to rebrand herself. That was also to let fans know, hey, don't forget us. It was for a lot of reasons. But we all know the truth. They ass is not good in this country. They ass been looking at shit overseas. A lot of things. We're not going there today. Thank you very much, Penny. It's sad that there are fathers who ruin their sons and don't encourage them so that they will never be more successful than them. Yes. 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 We're going to talk about a lot of stuff, but we're going to get into that later, y'all. We're going to get deep. Yeah, man, because all this is a reality that people don't want to acknowledge, but it's not. Nobody's going to hide from it because these are the biggest secret world topics. You know what I'm saying? What I mean is this. They the biggest, realest topics. But it's secret because everybody don't know. Everybody's not talking to everybody about it because the secret is they know everybody's under this shit. A lot of people are brainwashed under this shit. So people looking at it like this, I'm not about to argue with you. I'm not about to try to explain nothing to you. Hey, I'm not about to go back and forth. I don't even want you to think there's no hate. And that's why people not saying nothing. And they know the people that know already know. When I tell you it's a new way of analytics to know what's going on, you just got to know the loop. I've been giving y'all the formula. Silent weapons for quiet wars. These are the things I've been telling y'all. Silent weapons for quiet wars. It's been going on for a minute. Certain people been under attack and they've been getting slaughtered. Certain people been under attack and they have no clue. All their resources been cut off. People been under attack on every single level. But the people that's under attack, they put the scope on themselves. And that's it. And it's not on everybody. It's only on certain people. Remember that part. All right? So, you see, when there's other wars, they there. But we also laughed at this because this was also proof that Jay-Z be trying to control her. It was always rumored since back then that he was putting stuff in Beyonce's drink. They keep her drugged up. Allegedly, this stuff they've been saying. I don't believe none of it, but this is stuff they've been saying. So this was Beyonce. I'm straight. I'm good. She was embarrassing his ass this day. What's something very, very important people forgot about this picture? People on this channel, salute to y'all. Love y'all to death. Y'all been in tune play by play because y'all know what's up. Now check it out. Who's at that table? The Dream. They forgot right after this, not too long after this, the Dream got charged with what? RAPE allegations. The Dream has allegations, a lawsuit on him right now as we speak. The reason why a lot of y'all get thrown off, because celebrities have a lot of money to fight cases. So people that's rich can get a case put off up into 2 years, 3 years, damn near. It depends. But they still got lawsuits on them. So you're not even getting how everybody around them been getting charges and in trouble. So like I said, it's about all of them. The Dream charge as we speak. All of Jay-Z's friends. This shit is deep. Mainly all his executive friends. You got to look at this shit for real. It was a time when Jay-Z was in the room Russell Simmons right there. Diddy right there. He's shaking L.A. Reid hand. Kevin Lyles in the same room. They all chilling at that jam. Everybody I said is gone. Everybody said is gone in trouble. And he's what you. That's why I say I know he cannot sleep every day. That's when last year, family, did I tell you? I said this is really the torment, Jay-Z. So he can't sleep at night, and it's gonna keep happening. When I spoke about to take down a billionaire, it's gonna take time. They know his money dwindling. They know this. They know he's doing stuff. Said no, they studying his money. They watching him. Then I tell you that's how it's gonna work. Because by them locking up Jay-Z and Diddy at the same time, that wasn't about that. That was too much. They don't got to do that. We're going to get the head honcho and we're going to watch the rest of them. Far as they know, all of them been being studied. All of them being watched. Far as they know, all of them been getting cases built on them. They don't know nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Wake up. Nobody know what's going on, but they do. They do. So when we spoke about the movement, this London talk, that London talk for a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. The shame of the country. The shame of America. Huh? No more power. The same way they don't want their peers to see them fail at the VMAs. They don't want to stay in this country and we know who they are for real. Because they don't have no government protection. But what you're not looking at, why they scared? Because they know, period. If I screw black people over and I got to still be in this country and they find out I screwed them over and I ain't got no Suburbans with tents and Secret Service behind me, they're going to try to take me out. They know this. They know this. They know that once black people found out that they were the main people that sold them out in the end, they knew they wasn't going to be safe no more. So for the people that claim they got light, you should see this very clear. Get it? And like I say, y'all, hey, everybody might be going through what they're going through, but it's always a way out of shit. Meaning, everything always bad. See, shit is bad because people's always trapped up in that us and we shit. My point is this. It's bad for them. But if you believe in them and you think like them and you looking at all this offensive and you looking at all this like you got a problem with it, then you're going to be with the program. All right? Because I'm just letting you know. All right, let's go. What am I showing you? Well, I'm asking y'all again. Holler me in the chat. Where the nerves at? Thank you very much once again. Thank you very much, Penny. Did anybody see yesterday on their timeline anywhere on social media where it said that Jay-Z and Beyonce was a no-show at the VMA Awards? Then if you didn't see that, tell me what did you see. I know for a fact you seen posters on them yesterday. I know you did because I know how they work. All right? So hold up. They ain't being watched. They're being recorded and monitored. Actually, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. When I say being watched, that's what I mean. On all forms. All forms of tracking, Charlie. What's up, Red? They asked me how I'm doing. Tell them better than them. All right. Okay. No, thank you. Thank you very much, Janice. Thank you very much. Okay. Now let's go. Now, you see these topics? Look. Yesterday. These are all yesterday topics. The Weeknd, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and more headline. Beyonce and Jay-Z splash out. You see this shit? Splash out at Cotswold Estate. They're posting about their estates. Can you now see what the shit they do? Since we didn't go to the VMAs, since Beyonce ain't getting no goddamn award for Cowboy Carter, we're going to put out some other news to distract from that shit, but still keep our fans focused on us. When I told you they just do it for the fans. When I told you they been flipped this game to the fans liking them. This is news for my fans. I'm going to let my fans know I just bought. Get it? That's what it's about. Not the world, the fans. Because nobody believes them. So you see it now? Then I also want you to look at the low-level media outlets, meaning not no big shit, not no big corporation, not no NBC. I want you to see. That's how you'll know. Their news is going to filter to low-level shit first. So when I told you it's a lot of shit with news, it's news that's covered, y'all. Then it's news people drop. When they drop the news, it's certain places they drop it at. And then it spreads. It's a difference between, that's what I mean by news you put out on yourself. So Beyonce and Jay-Z splash out. That's not no fucking news. That's something they put out on themselves. All right? Boom. What's the name of that company? I don't feel like squeezing my eyes. Beyonce and Jay-Z set to splash millions on Dream Home. So they wanted us to know yesterday they were about to spend millions. Why? I'm not playing with y'all, man. This out of love, y'all. They still think y'all fucking dumb and believe in them because of money, y'all. Yo, I'm just gonna say this clear. We not in that time no more. Nobody cares how much money nobody fucking spend, what you got, what you're buying, what you're shopping. People out here fucked up. But they want to keep telling you about how they spending millions. Like you're gonna be like, oh wow, they just spent more millions, y'all. Hey, y'all, they spent more millions. What we supposed to do? They spent more millions, y'all. What the fuck they got to do with us? But they won't stop. I told you they're exposing themselves, y'all. Let them keep going, y'all. Let them keep going. This is when I understood. It was this same internet that let me see they wasn't as smart as I thought they was, y'all. If it wasn't for the pandemic, guess what? I would have never even slowed all this shit down and figured all this shit out. So I tell you, the pandemic also was a good thing. Yes. Salute, QBD. What's up, bro? You get it? They don't know it's changed, y'all. They don't know we not in that era. So what I was telling y'all as fans, subscribers, whatever, I was telling everybody, man, that era over with. It's played out now. When you on this shit now, you got to be 100% authentic. You better be smart. You better, whatever the fuck you do, you better be entertaining. You better be funny. But all that other shit, it ain't going to work no more. You ain't got no talent, it will be shown. You a topic chaser, it will be shown. All right, that's where we at now. I kept telling you this shit, and I'm going to prove it to you. Either you got talent or you don't. See, we were in a world where monkey see, monkey do. I see them do it, I can do it. They doing it, I'm going to do it. That shit over with now. Either you going to prove it now. That's where we at. I'm going to prove everything I'm saying to you. I'm going to listen. Break it down. Family, remember we was in a time of originality and everybody did their own thing. Ladies, remember when y'all was in the house trying to figure out your own hairstyle? Bro, remember you was trying to figure out your own style of dress? Because you was like, I'm gonna wear my shit like this. Remember that, bro? We going back to that. That's it. We just going back to everybody's original. Everybody do their own thing, own signature. All that following shit, fake shit, this shit played out. All that ganging up shit, we over here. And we done with all of that. Whilst they getting smoked. Thank you very much, June. Because I'm not going to forget all the people that was attacking people taking up for Beyonce. People attacking people taking up for Jay-Z. We ain't going to, come on, y'all. We're not going to forget all this shit. Some of y'all have said things online one way or another and people attacking you, jumping you. That's all part of this shit we talking about. It was this shit called divide and conquer, but I can make it clear now. Remember Chris Rock made that joke a long time ago? He said, you got niggas and then you got black people. That's the war being fought right now. When I told you, black folks are the niggas. I'm just going to keep it straight raw for y'all. This shit for adults. All right? It's black against the niggas. But the problem is, everybody's against the niggas. So, you draw the line for yourself. Whichever side you on, hey, you better prove it. Because the niggas are under attack on every level. And I'm not playing with you. Every single level. They made it where niggas will have nowhere to run or hide at all. And I'm not playing with y'all. I got to say it raw like that. Because I told you one day all this shit will be buried. We will not be talking about it. We won't even be talking about none of this. That's why I do live documentaries. So even when people don't get it, maybe you come back years later and get it. And maybe it be on other platforms or something. I don't know. But I'm just telling y'all what it is. All right? Because everything I'm talking about, we going into it today to show you it ain't me. And everybody talk about shit way bigger than me. And I think they got money behind shit. I don't know. But I'm going to show y'all today. It's over. And now they on the run because they know they exposed and everything they're about. Yes. So it's the reason why they didn't come, y'all. They didn't want to show their face. Even Busta Rhymes showed his face with his embarrassing ass. Because Busta Rhymes know if he don't go to an event, he don't have a reason to get dressed and come outside. All right? The truth is, the only good, respected faces of hip-hop music, they are now grandfathers. And these are just facts. These are just the facts. No jokes. All right? Everybody under that Jay-Z umbrella, see, LL didn't come in under Jay-Z and Diddy. That's why I'm telling you. Busta Rhymes, he didn't come in under Jay-Z and Diddy. Like when I told you with Nas. Yes, Nas was with them in pictures. Nas didn't come in under them. Y'all don't get it. Certain people don't get it. That's why I don't understand. How can y'all be on this planet but don't get shit? It's people that came in under them, that were blessed under them. It's people that was already somebody before them or came in through there. That's like if I'm Nas and my father put me on, ain't shit Diddy gonna tell me or Jay-Z. That's how the shit was. Because I forget, Nas' father was a musician. He was already plugged in, meaning Nas didn't go through what they went through. He wasn't with them. Get it? That's why I say I use a lot of terminology, but people don't be getting that shit. It's layers of that shit. Like the New York rappers was one because they New Yorkers. But then they separated when it come down to boroughs. Then it separate when it come down to power in the game, status in the game. It breaks down to that. So at the end of the day, LL, like the truth of LL is, I've been out before all you fools. So I'm always going to be around. That's LL. Queens. That's just what it is. But LL played his role and did his thing, but he's respected because he's on many TV shows as we speak to this day. So LL has a clean image as a black rapping entertainer. He has a good image. Get it? So this is why he's still able to be used, but I want to give you the idea that it's people like LL, they are good, y'all. They crystal clean straight in the game. They okay. But like I said before, these would be the people that some of y'all would call corny. Even though, this the funny shit, y'all. Check this out. Even though LL Cool J, Diddy, and Jay-Z are around the same fucking age. They might be the same exact age. But I showed you that Jay-Z was rapping his ass off, but he was in a whole nother era. Let me look up LL Cool J. Let me look up his birthday. Let me look at we're going to look at how old L is right now to have facts. I like facts. That's what I like. All right? So, LL Cool J is 57 years old, family. I'm going to show the world how y'all all been deceived. LL Cool J is 57 years old. How old is Jay-Z? And I'll wait. All right, geniuses, where my nerds at? How old is Jay-Z? How old is Diddy? Then I can show you crystal clear what's going on. How you've been duped and finessed to bow down to a man for over 20 years that was rapping outside his bracket when I told you. The truth is, y'all, the era he was rapping in was supposed to be my era and my peers. So remember when I told you I stopped dealing with that rap shit? Because I told you, me and my people peeped that shit back then. Early 2000s, we peeped that shit. We peeped it all. Get it? Real talk. We peeped the whole shit. By like 2005, I tell you, by like the time of Old Dirty had died and all of that, had peeped that shit out, y'all. When that Aaliyah shit, it was certain things happening. By 2005, we had got it. Like, nah, bro, there's some other shit with this shit. Fuck that shit. Nah, there's some other shit. Get it? At this time, that 50G unit shit happening, we watching everybody going to jail, all this bullshit. Meanwhile, it was some other shit going on. Meaning, you'll see, a lot of that had nothing to do with no music. It started going somewhere else. See what I'm saying? So you're going to see it all now. Him and LL is around at the same fucking age. Get it? They from the same group. They peers. But see, LL always played his role as the so-called, a man of his age. Jay-Z saw himself as the young drug dealer, young Hov. So by him calling himself young Hov, he kept playing this young guy shit. Get it? Meanwhile, he stuck around a game where he was older than everybody and manipulated the whole shit because he was decades older than them. Plus, not that, y'all don't get his thinking comes from a certain era. According to where he's from. He used his dirty Marcy project mentality on the industry, period. And like they said, nobody challenged him from his community, so it was accepted. But meanwhile, him, Diddy, LL, the same fucking age group. They're peers. So when I said they don't want to go look their peers in the face, it's for a reason. When I tell you they entertainers just like everybody else, but they play this role of staying off camera when they feel like it. Get on camera when they feel like it. Pop out, we to the fans, we play like we bigger than that shit. We bigger than LL. Meanwhile, this motherfucker signed to the same record label as LL. To be crystal clear, LL Cool J was signed before his ass even thought about coming to Def Jam. But he played the industry game. He also played the industry game and shut down LL career too. And Red and Meth. Yes, he did. He shut down all the rappers. He did that. All right? Why am I saying that? Because to this day, LL is respected and Jay-Z ain't. So my point is, we can look at the race, y'all. Let's look, when we talk about this legacy shit, how you don't dictate your legacy. Let's look at it now. How Jay-Z did all that shit in the industry, but look at his respect now. LL took his path. Look at his path. He might have been considered a joke. He was never the biggest rapper. He might have not never been the favorite, whatever you want to say, but he can still show his face as an artist and live his life. So I tell you, man, what's a lot of y'all didn't get, it's all about how it pans out in the end. We can start out the same. Yeah, we from the same neighborhood. We from the same block. We did everything the same, but it got to be a separation one way or another. That's what a lot of y'all didn't get. So I never believed in that crabs in the barrel shit. I don't deal with that because I don't fuck with the barrel. Get it? And I'm smart enough to know if them crabs in the barrel, I'm going that way. Y'all gonna stick around. So I'm telling you, everybody know, get what you got to get. You got to choose your own path. Ain't no we in none of this shit. Get it? Ain't no we, ain't no us. Only way is we is when you meet me somewhere. Get it? I'm already there. And you pop up, oh shit, what's up? We here. We made it. That's the real world. So all the other shit, that never was real. You see what I'm saying? You know what's we? This we. I'm going to the game. You going to the game. But we didn't tell each other. We all at the game together. We all at the game. What's up? We all at the game. But it wasn't no we, but we all here now. That's the real world. See that? I bought my ticket. You bought your ticket. That's it. That's how life work, y'all. But they always taught this other shit because community meant bubble. Y'all gonna grow up with this community shit, but you didn't know. Let me make it clear for you. For y'all, community mean fucking prison. That's what the fuck it mean. All right? Straight up. And that's what y'all gonna be in your whole life. Imaginary shit. Why I say that? Because the truth is being revealed that this imaginary successful world was created, and it was a world created of fake success, and that fake success will be the control, aka the handcuffs. When I already went into all this, that was the whole concept. When they understood that y'all want to be these freedom, or whatever, they understood this shit. When I tell you it was a teaching for you to be everything opposite of this country, it was a teaching to grooming. So in the 60s, they had a formula. Pick one. You gonna get with this music shit, or you gonna get with this revolutionary shit? You gonna be one of them. You guys are gonna, hey, long as you guys are not dealing with morals and Christian values, we don't care what you do. So in the 60s and 70s, that's what happened. You're gonna deal with this music, you're gonna be a revolutionary. And we're gonna drop a song for you called I'm Black and I'm Proud. And you're gonna be proud one day, even though the time you was never even called black. But after this song drop, you guys will be black. Same way to this day, you called yourself trappers. You called yourself drillers. Hey, back then, the hottest shit was we black. No, before that, you was something else. But I'm showing you how. Back in them 60s, when them real racists was around, told you they laid a blueprint down. Which y'all also don't get, people that know real history, y'all know very clear. It was a time when the Klan infiltrated and changed laws and made laws, but then when they got exposed, they all got kicked out. But a lot of their laws still remain. But one of the laws and Klans and all of them made. So we talk about this on TV shit and this black shit and all this TV shit. All of those laws were established when the Klan was in power. That's what y'all don't get. See, Hollywood laws were laid down of Klan rule. That's when the Klan was in power. Get it? That's when they didn't want your ass seen on no goddamn TV. And they said if them niggas on TV, they better fucking humiliate themselves. That's where it come from. But what I'm trying to tell you is this. Every powerful field in this country, the people y'all so-called call culture vultures and talk about, everything you do, they do it first and give it to you. You should have known that already. I'll give you a hint. Remember when you went to school, or you heard about how they went to school, and we always get these old books. When we went to school, we had to get the white people old books. Remember they told you that about back in the day? They gave us the old white people books from back in the day. We couldn't get new books. That's how your whole life is. You get the old apartments. Every apartment you live, guess who lived there first? Every house you buy, guess who bought it first? Every neighborhood y'all moved to, guess who bought it first? Every car you love, guess who had it first? Your whole life is based on second-class citizen, but you don't get it still. So they knew this back then, so they came up with all these formulas. Meaning we're going to make them fucking hypocrites. They're going to always talk black, John, but they're always going to want to do what we do. And they're always going to want to be just like us, because guess what, John? We made ourselves their fucking idols, meaning perfection will come from us. They're going to judge their own perfection on how we look and what we do. And we're going to sell it to them. And that's what they did. It's called success. But it really was a mirage, a facade, hologram. All right? Because this is when we get into the control shit. Right? We will control their success. So they're really not successful. And when we say the success is over, no more awards. Just to sum it up for you. Make it clear for you. No. The only reason why this thing is in a race category, because for so many years, people made it about race. So we're going to get into it today. When I'm not playing with y'all, when I said it's exposure on all black culture, guess what they're saying? People revealing this shit. They're revealing how Prince Hall people are the main racist blacks that spread that shit. And I'm not playing with you. We're going to get into it. Yeah. And these stuff, a lot of shit is being told by black people. So if you want to talk about snitching, well, it's so-called black people leaving out these lodges telling shit. But they go into other lodges that's diverse and they're exposing the blacks, what they do over there. And they saying, I'm not with that over there. And that's what they do. And they're exposing shit as if they running gangs. We won't get into it. No, y'all, this ain't no more secret shit. This some real shit. Let's go. See that? The nominations. So anybody see her name on there? Now, didn't I tell you Kendrick and SZA is over them right now? Is the truth? See Kendrick name up for nominations, right? All right, then. What else we know? Well, people around here, we know Bruno Mars on top of all of them. How the hell you think Bruno Mars had a $50 million debt at a casino? Because he's one of the top streamers in the world. Yes, he is. The real top streamers get rich off streaming in their sleep. Yeah. See, it was the streams and the streaming charts that let me know, y'all, who really had the hits. So like I said, we can name a lot of Jay-Z and Beyonce songs, but their songs are not the #1 songs played every day in the world. They're not. All the people who have the most songs played in the world, they get rich off streams and they don't got to do shit. That's Nickiminaj. That's Rihanna. See what I'm saying? The Weeknd, certain people, they on certain levels. Drake. See, it's certain people being streamed 24/7 every day around the world. And their money and their checks are big. So this is what I mean. What else I can show you? Thank you, Natalia. I'll show you everybody that's on these charts for nominations and awards. They don't do a lot of tweeting. They don't do a lot of talking. They don't do a lot of press. They don't be trying to make you think they winning. Because the real people that wins, they work and they rest. They work for real. When you work for real and when you really working and you winning, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. So they don't got to do all of that. No, the proof is in the pudding, y'all. Told you, everything they do is fabricated. Has nothing to do with none of this shit. That's why they didn't go, because they're not even on the list. Meaning they knew they wasn't going to win. That was Lady Gaga nights. Period. So we just speaking about these things. So last year when I said family, they putting their pop stars back at the top. Bingo, it's the restamp. And the stick, and to let you get it clear, BET is shut down, MTV still goes on. But what do you know? You already know that MTV, they all bought out BET back in the day. That's all is one. BET was just the black MTV. That's all it was. Once they bought it, they made BET for y'all. It's for y'all. That's it. That's it. So once it's shut down, oh, well, you guys are shut down. It's not about y'all no more. Remember I told you that, right? Okay. BET shut down. It's not about y'all no more. Why? Y'all not the biggest fans, consumers, viewership. Oh, damn. You don't got cable no more. You don't got BET. And you don't buy the BET app, so fuck it. Most of these apps like BET, most of their subscriptions come from around the world. Just like a lot of these people that's winning now. When you see people online winning, a lot of family, viewership is around the world. When you see Kai Cenat, young boys from Africa watching him, everybody watches him. I mean, it's everything is on the world scale now, y'all. So, see that? I'm going to let you know what it was. I know what's up, see? All of these celebrities, see, after Hollywood burnt down, after all that dirt on Hollywood, I think all the good celebrities, they made them come out and go back to work, and all of them started to create what you see now. They were working during the pandemic up until then. And now they're being rewarded. This is a reset. Why? Let me tell you another reason why this is happening. Because people keep forgetting 20 million plus people came in the country. New people, new viewership, new Americans. But what else you got to understand? Thank you, Tara. I told y'all years ago, the whole definition of the new migrants is a new economy created. A new economy created. This is when I understood. The black dollar is not important no more. They're not banking on that shit. They just brought in a whole new market. I'm tired of repeating myself. But I have to go into it because now we at the point now of this where we at. So when I understood those people was a new market, let's break it down. When people came in this country, I know they more harder workers. I know they don't care about none of this shit we talk about. I know they don't care. They can't barely speak English. They don't care about no online shit. So I also knew they were families. And I knew they were coming here to work. I also knew they had shit in place, laws, benefits, all type of shit. And I knew they was not coming to play. 2021, 2022. Now, 2025. The people that came 3 years ago, they're established. But what y'all not getting, when I said earlier, all of these superstars are known around the globe. But now half of the globe came to America. So America had to be restamped to let the foreigners know who are the top of this shit. That's what it's about. America had to be reset. When I said it's about classism now, okay, you call yourself the black community. What is your class now? They're going to show you the classism. Who at the top? Where y'all at? Are y'all right with us? Or are y'all now under the migrants? Hey, remember election time I said, family, what's the agenda? I said, if you really pay attention, I said, people arguing, talking all this shit. I said, they didn't even realize they're not even on the agenda. Now, since elections, have you heard any agenda yet? Do they even talk about people? Do they? Who's been the number one conversation? Migrants, right? You still didn't get it. You still didn't get it. Not the topic in elections. Your entertainment closing up. Your top celebrities, all these rumors on them. You still don't get it yet. Other half got charges. Diddy trial still going on. Still don't get it yet. You see any progress? You see anybody winning? Anywhere? Politics? Anywhere. All right. No, y'all. It's for real. The rundown. Beyonce didn't attend this evening's MTV VMAs in Elmont, New York. So you got your proof, y'all. It was all on purpose in New York. Jay-Z was not there. I love it. You have your proof. Mister, I'm from New York. All this fucking shit. Where you at, y'all? You can't be the king of New York if you ain't there. He didn't go see Diddy. He don't want to go to New York. Why? He's scared he might get locked up at that motherfucker. That's why. He's not going to New York. That's where Diddy at, fool. He ain't going there. So he can get locked up at the wall and embarrassed in front of everybody. No, he's scared, y'all. He's fucking scared. I'm going to be real with you. If Diddy was my homeboy, and I know goddamn well we got history, I'd be scared too. Because I would, man, come on. Come on, bro. You gonna tell me your man get locked up and all this shit drag, and you know that's your man. You act like you say you straight. You act like that in public, but behind the scenes, you know goddamn well you scared, bro. Because you don't know if you next. And they did it like that on purpose. On purpose. Let him be in fear. Scare his ass. You think he's so big? Let his ass get dragged 2 years straight. He think he big, right? He control those guys. They believe him. We're going to drag his ass all fucking year. He going to deal with it. He going to see it. And what he going to do? Move to fucking London? No, y'all. No. It's for real. It's for real. He's the one in fear. And the cartoon told me in the end, Diddy going to reappear on his ass. But the cartoon told me, and a lot of shit, it told me when it's all said and done, Jay-Z ass going to get dealt with because he's the one that thought he got away. That's the whole plot. And all I'm watching is he been trying to get away. Fake ass news, fake ass tours. Huh? So let's break it down, y'all. You heard a lot about Cowboy Carter in your timeline. You saw a lot, but did you hear this? Did you, family, please tell the truth. Did y'all hear one song off the album played anywhere? Did you play it? Tell the truth. Did you buy it? No, this shit was called fucking charades, y'all. Y'all had no clue what the fuck they be doing. They made a movie called Let's Make a Country Album. That's what it was. We're going to make a movie called Cowboy Carter. Then we're going to put Carter on it because that's my last name, Sean Carter. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay good too. We're going to do this movie though. We're going to do a movie. Y'all know how they made those music movies? That's what they did, but they did that shit in real life. We're going to go on tour. We're going to hire dancers. We're going to go to a couple states. And that's it. Meaning, we're not doing the music for real. Meaning, it ain't no heart and soul like we really pushing this shit for real. Like, we really think we... No, we're going to come with this movie called Cowboy Carter Tour. And we're going to film that shit. And as we filming it, we're going to cover it with our topics and media family. And we're going to do this movie to the fans. But the fans don't know that it's a movie. They're going to think this shit for real. No, this shit was fake, y'all. All right? Why? You see all this shit? They were pushing Cowboy Carter for over a year, y'all. Why the fuck they didn't go to the award show? And why she's not on none of these lists? Meaning she's on the list. But she knew she wasn't winning. You see Bad Bunny over her? She didn't want to be embarrassed from the Bad Bunny. Family, I will show you the real superstars are right in your face. Bad Bunny, world celebrity. I told you Kendrick Lamar is the highest level of a black celebrity in America. Kendrick Lamar, Lady Gaga, Morgan Walker, Taylor Swift, The Weeknd. Did I tell you The Weeknd is really the biggest? He's really the biggest in streaming. He's the biggest R&B singer, period. So these are the real numbers. These are the real people that are good. And being that they haters, they was not going to be there to congratulate nobody. Get it? So you got your proof on the haters. Because if it ain't about them, they ain't going. They couldn't go. Jay-Z was, you see, y'all see that, y'all? When I talk about how Jay-Z is the one behind getting Kendrick to go against Drake, but you see how when Kendrick get awards and Kendrick nominated that bitch, Jay-Z don't even go, right? All right then, because he ain't got nothing to do with him. What he look like sitting there and Kendrick walking back with awards and he don't got one. He ain't going to do that. Hopefully y'all see that now, man. He ain't going to be happy for nobody. So just know, any man that cries about Jay-Z, it's because he effed them over. That's what he going to do to you. He's going to F you over. Every man you see crying about what Jay-Z did to them, he effed them over. They be hurt and mad because they loved him. They looked up to him, but they didn't know the power that he was going to just use their ass. He knows the power of charm. He's a serpent. That's what he does. That's what he does, man. That fool will get a wild lion to eat out his hand. That's what he does to grown men, y'all. Yes. But the thing is, nobody else believes him. I don't even think Beyonce believes him. She just play a role because she's going to get that money. All right? So we might think she's stupid, but you see she turned that drink down. She looked at him like he was stupid. Are you trying to pass me a drink in front of the world, idiot? And people say they think he puts in them drinks. So I've been telling you, man, it goes back to Diddy and all of that. Because the rumors been that's what they do. Mind you, this was before Diddy went to jail. Then when they were still cool. But it was said that this shit they be doing. And the joke was, he was trying to put her under his influence that day. She was like, nah, I'm good. You see how she treated him? She treated him just like a bozo in the club. You try to walk up on that girl and talk about you want to buy her a drink. I bought you a drink, and she just looked at you like that. That's what she doing to him. She played his ass. Then we looked at the recent tour. After he came on stage, she gave that fake kiss, said, okay, Jay, now you go back to the back. That's it. Because she know the truth. She's still good a little bit, but it's him. I think the only reason why Beyonce and her family dealing with this shit, y'all, they're going to get his fucking money, y'all. Don't forget Mr. Knowles in the background, y'all. Do you know how much of a beautiful life they will live, the Knowles family, if his ass go down and they get all that bread? Man, that shit would be crazy. It would be the biggest shit ever, y'all. I'm keep speaking on it because I want it to happen. I want to see, when it's all said and done, the Knowles family end up with all the money. Then they do a reality show, the Knowles family. I want the daddy there, everybody, Solange, whole family. And then they be bigger than the Kardashians. And then Beyonce just played a sympathy role, crying, you did this to me. I didn't want to do none of it. And she just be the star again. And he be finished. And then Diddy be home and he be in jail. That shit be funny as hell. But I got the script. So if you think, I'm gonna keep telling you, that Knowles family, man, they gonna get that fucking money, y'all. So I think they just been playing a good role to make him think he's a genius, the mastermind. Meanwhile, this motherfucker ruined her career. Now, back in the day, it was straight. That's what Mr. Knowles said. See, when he was the top guy, it was okay, baby. But you carrying on the load. You my daughter. We're not going for this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play this thing out. When it's over with, we're gonna get his ass. We're gonna get him. Me and your mama, we're gonna be back together again. And the grandkids. Bingo. See, let me show y'all in the real world. Ladies, y'all with me 100%. It's impossible for Jay-Z to have real power because he don't control them kids. You get it? That's why I say he's by the balls regardless. He can front in front of cameras all he wants to. Beyonce has to do is say one word, y'all. What's that? What's the one word she got to say? Divorce. He's finished. He know. That's why I say she got him by the balls, y'all. The Knowles family got this shit. Trust me. So when I say that, and I've been proved to you that Diddy been cool with the Knowles family, don't get it twisted. When it's all said and done, everybody might turn on him. Meaning everything he did to everybody turn on him. Because don't forget, he also is now enemies of the diddler, y'all. All right? And also when I said it wasn't a coincidence that Tony Busby was fresh out of Texas. I think they've been fucking with his head. He gonna go down. Reason why I say that, he ruined Beyonce's career. She couldn't even show her face. Why? When you put in Diddy, Jay-Z, the shit say Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce for life. When you put in Diddy and Jay-Z, that shit say Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Diddy and Jay-Z taking turns on Beyonce. See that? That's what come up now. That means they ruined her career. That's what it means, y'all. Unless she does something else. The only way she gonna get it back, she gotta divorce him, y'all. That's the only way. She got to divorce him. She gotta get away. And guess what? I'm telling y'all, man, that shit will be the greatest shit. A reality show, a book, a movie. You feel me? Hey, the biggest thing. Then she can cry the fake tears she want, act her ass off. Hey, Beyonce be at the top. And we'll love that drama, right? Okay. Now, the reason why I say that, because I think that's what's going to happen, y'all. It's getting close to that level. Especially once we find out who she related to. I don't know, y'all, so let's go. Now, ever since this shit been going on, we've been looking at her being humiliated, doing weird shit. Once again, she did not go to the video. They didn't go because they're embarrassed. They want to show their face. But I'm asking you again, why is she doing this? Because we watched them being humiliated. They've been being humiliated all year, y'all. You must humiliate yourself every 90 days. If not, y'all better move. So this is the real list. Meanwhile, like I said, let's go back to modern time. It's not about who we like. It's not about none of that. It's about the reality of who are the stars now. Doja Cat is one of them. Hey, if I want to be petty, they got new light-skinned people. All right? Doja Cat, one of them. Not about Beyonce no more. At all. Status-wise, superstar-wise, loved around the world, cult following, official, Doja Cat. All around the board. And that's what they didn't want to accept. They didn't want to accept that the new, even I'll tell you this, when I said about Lizzo, the thing about Doja Cat and Lizzo, they actually talk to their fans. They have a real fan base, a real cult following. Now, the difference is this. When I told you part of their downfall is this. They went too many years without talking to their fans. When I said, yo, y'all, how many times did Beyonce hit the live button? How many times Jay-Z hit the live button? Steve, this I'm telling you. I want all of y'all to understand this. That's on the shit they on. It was a time where silence was golden and silence was power. That time is over with. We are now in a time of truth and transparency. Get it? Transparency. Straight up. That's where we at now. If you don't believe that, what I'm really trying to tell you is everything you do is being seen through because we in a different time now. If you call yourself fucking smart, if you swear you got light, you will comprehend what I'm saying. Hey, The sun might shine right there, but you come back another time, it's a fucking shadow. Are you getting it? This time of the day, the sun right there. This time of the day, same place, it's a shadow. It's over. That's where we at. When I said we was in a world of darkness, we not in darkness no more. When I kept saying family, we not in darkness. We not in the house. Shit ain't fucked up and depressing. That's because of them. They put that spell on your ass. They dark and depressing. That's their reality. Them days over with. Told y'all already, man. But their job is to keep y'all fucking depressed. So you won't advance in the future. We're going to get into all of this shit of the real talk being spoken about. Everything right now. We're going to get into it. Some of y'all going to get your feelings hurt. But if you really real, like you say you real, you'll be all right. So these are the new stars. They ain't the new stars. That's what they did. They brought out the new stars as well as brought out the old stars to bring everything up to date and standard, to represent America's top icons, put them back on their stage in front of the world, the VMA Awards. That's what this is about. Rebranding American culture. And rap is not in it no more. Rap is only online now. That's it. Take it or leave it. Cat's eye lesson in assembled dressing. Now, once again, I'm showing you, I do not know who they are. Some of y'all do. But you see them on that red carpet? This means, I know what it means. This is the future. I don't got to know nothing else. What I'm telling you, I don't got to know shit about them. I know they are next. I know they are favorite. I know they got, I get it? This is what it means. So I'm also showing you how these events, they roll out the new talent or who's coming, and they give tributes to the remaining talent. Now, when I say all these people are there together, showing each other love, not hating, supporting each other, you're going to see who they don't do that. Like I said, it's a reason why they wasn't going to be there. So they don't got to be fake, smiling on people's face. But that's why everybody else was happy they wasn't there. All right? Because they had to deal with their shit, y'all. Get it? When we talk about that the other era, when I said other people had to shut up and play the game. Huh? Everybody had to play this game. We're going to get into it today because I'm going to show you how other people talking about it. See? When Black was popular and winning, everybody else had to play their role. They had to shut up. They had to watch everybody else get awards. Beyonce. Did you get it? So the tables turn. It's not about y'all no more. Y'all had your turn already. And that's why if everybody understand that one concept, you won't be upset, disappointed. You'll just figure it out. You had your time already. So that's what all this is about. Sorry, Beyonce, y'all had your time already. This is not a Black entertainment event. And matter of fact, the truth is you guys have not been putting no music on the scoreboard. Everybody knows this. R&B, hip-hop has been in the trash the past 3-4 years on the Billboard, Top 100, all that shit. Ticket sales, everything. Everybody knows this. Y'all culture went down after drill rap. It was over. After all y'all R&B singers got exposed for going in rooms with trans, after all y'all rappers killed each other and became idiots, y'all culture of rap, hip-hop, R&B is not respected no more. You will never, ever, ever get any more awards for none of that shit. Remember, I told you that. All right, same way Will Smith will never get a fucking Oscar or Denzel. Y'all will not be getting no awards no time soon. All right, and if they do get an award, they will not be from this soil. All right, it's already proven already. All right, so understand where we're at. Now, when I say some people in good standards, check this out. Some of y'all saw it. Summer Walker. Summer Walker, new man, 70-year-old, white millionaire. Y'all know she ain't got no real talent. Who is she? A whole other industry. Didn't I tell you the Blacks got to be the freaks of the shit? Well, Summer Walker is really a freak. That's who she is. They keep whores on deck, y'all. These whores come to the party. These whores, you're going to go with that man right there. That's what it is. All right? Y'all know she ain't got no talent. Y'all know this. But she going to make him look good. That's her job. You going to make him look good. And you're going to freak off. Get it? All right then. That's their role. The Blacks are the freaks of the industry. It was revealed to you through this thing called Diddy freak off parties. All right? I'm not talking to slow people no more, y'all. Everybody know what's up. Spoke about icespice. What am I showing you? I'm being petty. These are the new favorite light-skinned people. It's not her no more. All right? I'm being very, very petty right now. To show y'all, for the haters to get through their head. They are not the favorite. You see icespice on that red carpet? You see these young ladies? You even see goddamn Summer Walker can show her face. These are the facts. These are facts. Summer Walker is in better standards than Beyonce as we speak. Period. Because she with the new, y'all. They also knew that Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce were always going to try to control the new generation. I think a lot of people from the new generation snitched on them too. Yes, y'all. Y'all don't get that abuse shit, man. They get Summer Walker down with them. Next thing you know, her career just flops and she just disappears after that. After they use her up. After they have fun with her. Get it? Blackmail her. Make her freak off. Shit like that. No, y'all. No. You see that complexion, right? You see the role she playing. Okay, then. Y'all gonna play that freak role. Period. All right? Meanwhile, they gonna get awards and accolades. They gonna get status. Y'all gonna be fucking props, mascots, once again, and just shit for cameras. No, it's the truth. All right? When we spoke about that, y'all want to act like Diddy wasn't at all these VMAs? LeBron, where they at, y'all? I cannot believe the VMA just passed. Meaning, everybody in this we all on this internet, right? Everybody's into this entertainment shit. But somehow this shit was very, very quiet. Only in one department. Top of the top, we up. Good to see everybody this morning. Shout out to everybody. What's up? All right, y'all, let's go. All right, let's go, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the back. Let me speed it up because I see people like playing around, man. So you know what we gonna do? We just gonna get real because I'm bored with this shit anyway. Let's go. All right, this is how I talk about. Let's talk about this bullshit y'all be on. All right, let's talk about this real shit. This what's going on right now, y'all. So fuck the celebrities. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Everything in the black community that is no good, or I'll just say this. Everything in the black community that's tied into anything bad, any conspiracy, anything against black people, period, is being exposed, revealed, campaigned against, and destroyed. Whether you like it or not, this was going on. First, all the attention was on Diddy, entertainment. I got another clue for y'all. You remember how a lot of y'all was online talking about the Illuminati, the white Illuminati, what white people do? They praise the devil. They praise Moloch. Remember, everything online was about the Illuminati, white people do this, white people do that, and the Illuminati, and they do work. They do, you know they do rituals over the music, right? You know they do this stuff, right? Well, guess what? Every fucking thing y'all said, now it's being done to you, the black community. That's right. Masons, fraternities, sororities. Now what's happening to you? Told you they're sticking it back to y'all. They said, did you think it was just going to be us getting exposed? I'm showing y'all what's going on. This shit is for real. When I tell you, it's a lot of shit going on, meaning it's a lot of entertainment, it's a lot of shit smoking. It's just in one department. So let's go. Now to show you, when I said this shit is everywhere, on every platform. You see LeBron tattoos being exposed? Now, a lot of y'all heard about it, saw about it. You look at the fucking language. When I tell you this is a world thing, the world is against y'all. Everything you was proud of, the world is against that. So that means they're against you. And I'm not playing, y'all. And it's not me. I'ma just give it to you raw. See that language? Did I just tell you a bunch of people came in this country that don't speak English? That's their country. When they come to this country, here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. When they come to this country, here's what they think about you. That's the new wave now. Told you, y'all been under a campaign. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to show y'all what it is, y'all. See that? It's an exposure. They're breaking down every single black fraternity, sorority that y'all proud of is being exposed. Y'all literature, y'all meanings, y'all sayings, everything. What y'all do, what you got to do, guess what else happening? People that pledge coming out telling their truth. People that signed up with Prince Hall coming out telling their truth. Yep. We're going to talk about it. Because we know it's all tied into what a lot of people had to do to get the money. We're not going to play. A lot of people that work at social service that was making it hard on them blacks at their welfare center, a lot of them was down with that shit. Y'all going to keep it real? All right, then. No, they turned your people into something else for money, but now they ain't got shit and they being exposed. It's the truth, y'all. So, went into another day. No more secrets. Sammy Davis Jr., same exact shit Jay-Z went under. The same shit, because we know what's up. Meaning that's the industry, right? So, why am I saying that? Because the influence has touched everybody. Everybody was tricked to think that secret societies get you rich. But they forgot one thing. It's a black part and a white part. So, when I said it was a time y'all was free. It was y'all kept talking about slavery, but you don't want to accept the fact 1865, y'all was free. What happened after that? You started joining shit, right? Your grandfather did, right? Your grandmother did, right? Okay, then. So I'm going to say this too. Anybody that got blessed in a lot of this shit through your family, the truth is, it's not your fault, man. Anybody got put on through any of this shit through your family, your bloodline, and it was taught you as heritage and be proud, it's not your fault, man. It's the truth. But what is the truth is that family member, I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. So let me show y'all something. See that? What does that say? Bogus Masons. Bogus Freemasons. The real hustle. What you looking at? Now, this is very crafty and different. Now, I'm going to show you what's going on. This is supposed to be a real Mason platform. It's not a black platform. For those who are racist, it's a white man platform. He's a white Mason. But he's interviewing a black Mason. And this black Mason is telling him how he thought he was a real Mason, but it kind of found out he was a fake-ass Mason. Because he went certain places, ass got denied. And he also is telling how they were fake paperwork. I didn't know it was like fake gangbanging and all that shit. How they got fake shit. How they be doing this right over here. That they get mad, start their own shit. Basically, I don't know if he know. It's two things to it. Now, I don't know if he know what he was doing. I don't know if he was being set up. Or I don't know he with the plot. But he was being interviewed in a form of trying to make black people look stupid. Making the black Masons look like they be on straight bullshit. Playing around. Doing shit for money. Because he kept talking about how money, but the community ain't getting shit. He was talking to another so-called Mason, but he also said one thing. I don't fuck with them. He said, I wanted to be somewhere where it's diverse, meaning white people. So I'm going to tell you what he was doing, what it's about. He's getting interviewed talking to the white man about, they're both Masons talking about masonry, but the whole shit is them blacks, what they be doing. And the white man sitting like, for real? I don't believe this shit. But I know, I know gang, so this is how I was looking at. It's being portrayed like blacks been the main ones playing with masonry, disrespecting masonry, have not been on their shit, and they've been using masonry for money, fame, and clouts. Guess what else? He also admitted in an interview how he was rapping, how he was trying to go to Hollywood. He also was exposing all that when blacks become Masons, all they do is try to get money off blacks, get rich. But my point is, it's only two things in this interview. I don't know if the white man was setting his ass up to snitch like that, or it was a plan. But I know one thing. Now, remember a long time ago, last year, I told y'all, it's an exposure on everything. I don't know if he was being exposed or this platform was set up to make him look ignorant, dumb as fuck, meaning we're going to use him to show and express exactly what them black men be doing in them lodges and to prove that they're not actually building and doing shit for their community. He did it and said it all. See that? Episode 3. Now, reason why I'm saying that, because all this shit been going on. I'm just giving y'all this shit to your face. What I've been talking. Now, you know, last I was just talking. Yo, y'all, everybody getting campaign on them. Yo, they all gonna go. I was talking. Now I'm proving it to you. This the time we at. Now we at this time. On this internet, everything black is being exposed. And to make it more important for you, it ain't people black doing the work. It's come from all around the world, all walks of life. But it's not about blacks. It's about the truth. But the thing about the truth being revealed is the blacks been doing the most dirt and bullshit, y'all. That's really what it's about, man. So, let's go. See that? The Cult of Bow, the Burning Man. See on that cover? Told you, I don't got to watch video. I just look at the cover. I got to watch video. See that? We woke now. What I say? We up. We woke now. What that say? 2 days ago. What else am I trying to keep showing y'all, family? I'm not subscribed to none of this shit. It be flooding my timeline because they want me to see this shit. When I said YouTube control, when I said you guys are gonna work you're gonna work your ass off. You're gonna chase all these fucking topics, but all these shit coming out ain't got nothing to do with trending topics, and they are all designed to slay y'all. The Cult of Bow, the Burning Man. See that? We woke now, 11,000 views. People get more than me. I don't even know who they are. Coming out of nowhere. So I know what's up. Told you I know my position. I know my position. I know YouTube. When I see people I'm not subscribed to flooding my timeline, they want me to see this shit. Even though I do content and all this shit bigger than my shit, I know what's up. Because I know how this shit work. Because if I was dealing with certain shit, this for me too. It's for me to get it clear. That's why they flooding this shit, y'all. All right? See that? Now I'm also showing you LeBron, right? This ain't got nothing to do with no YouTube. But I'm showing you the campaign on. I said on everywhere. That's what I mean. Overseas, see that? Overseas. Plus, this is not a social media site. All platforms, all cylinders, going exposing everything. Let's go. See that? What's the difference between Prince Hall and non-PH Masons? 24,000 views. But what I'm showing you is these things have already been going on and spreading, y'all. People are coming out. I'm showing you this shit covers. We at the point now. People are coming out. Delta's coming out, speaking up. Yo, everybody coming out. People coming out. Telling shit, waking up. Well, this was going on, y'all. Yes. When I said everything we were taught to be proud of, I'm going to leave it at that. Now, this is the real talk right here, but I've been telling y'all. This is the next chapter, because this is what leads up to it. Y'all were put in a fake dream over 100 years ago where y'all thought y'all were going to get success. Y'all success was a plan and a trick after slavery, guys. Sorry to tell you that. It got introduced to your ancient grandparents and all that shit. The dream they sold us. Now, y'all know I was just talking about Young Thug, Thugnificent, Gangstalicious, how all this shit is a script from Boondocks when they've been telling us about these rappers are fake, telling us these rappers sold out for money, telling us all the shit they got to do. 4 weeks ago, meaning recent, why America keeps selling the same dream to Black America. What am I talking about? The whole world knows this shit, except for them. Everybody know this, y'all. The dream they sold us. Why America keeps selling the same dream to Black America. And I keep telling you, y'all stuck in the 60s, 70s, or 50s, and I keep telling you that. Last year, I went into a 100-year process of this world, of this country, because I did a wrap-up. I did a 100-year wrap-up of the Black community. They just didn't know it. You see, I was documenting the whole shit. Where all this shit started, where it come from, and where it all ended at. And I came to the conclusion, everything that happened, I cannot tell you with a straight face the white man had his hands on everything. I cannot tell you that lie. That didn't happen like that. They had their hands in some shit, but they did not execute the shit. They didn't make sure the job got done. No. And I'm talking about, which I didn't get. The last 100 years was supposed to be our building of success and glory. But the past 100 years, y'all became the demolition of y'all-self. Not just yourself, y'all history, y'all whole existence, and y'all future. Why? Because they kept buying the same dream. What is it called? Entertainment. That's the first thing. Entertainment makes them dream. What else? I want to be a star. The dream. What Martin Luther King gave him? A dream. And ever since then, they've been what? Dreaming. So, time to wake up. You're going to wake your ass up now because people doing it. See that? 159,000 views. I'm showing you the numbers to show you the people that are tapping in that note. When I can show you this video, and it's bigger than any hip-hop rap video you're going to see today or any nigga going to do, to let you know the intelligence is now overriding the ignorance, which means eventually the intelligence shall destroy everything ignorant. That's what's happening, y'all. Whether you like it or not, all right? Everything is being crashed on purpose. Now, let me show you some more smacks in your face that y'all don't get because you run your mouth a lot. Chicago's Mexican Independence Day. Celebrations shadowed by the president's threat for the city. What's the key thing you're watching? Chicago's Mexican Independence Day. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm going to walk away and come back. What's up? What's up, Tara? Thank you. Chicago Mexican Independence Day. Do those other people in Chicago have an Independence Day? And I'll wait. Do those other people have an Independence Day in Chicago? Being that everybody runs their fucking mouth. Huh? No. While y'all were talking about drill rap, while y'all were talking about Lil Durk, and FBG Duck and his mom, y'all city was getting taken the fuck over. They already took it over. Now it's stamped. It's our shit. It's our shit. You mean to tell me everybody else got an Independence Day? Where's your Independence Day at? Told you not to favor no more. You're not. And you're going to get wiped out. Who's that? All the niggers. I'm not playing with y'all. It's about Black Americans and niggers. And the Black Americans got shit getting blamed for all the shit the niggas do. They got tired of niggas killing their kids and all this other shit. So now the niggas going to go. That's what happened, y'all. Nothing nobody going to do about it. Sorry, y'all. I have to go there. I'm sorry, man. Meaning, nothing's guaranteed no more. So I'm just going to say what I got to say. And I'm just going to tell y'all what it is. So maybe you be catching on by now. No, certain people have not been in discussion all year. Politically, music-wise, all of that. When I said it's a game being played called ignore them. We're going to just ignore them. Let them keep talking what they're talking. Let them keep doing what they do. Let them keep believing what they believe. Meanwhile, the whole world is being built around them. And by the time they look up, it's going to be too late because now they all getting exposed. All right? So, let me show you this. Bingo. Everybody on this channel know I've been showing y'all the Boondocks. 4 months ago, 450,000 views, 500,000. Recent. What's the agenda? What's the topic? The Boondocks exposed the myth of progress. The myth of progress. A fucking myth of progress. You guys live under myths and fucking fantasies, fairy tales, stories called false promises. Meanwhile, I'm trying to show you it was already in a goddamn cartoon, y'all. I told you want your kids to be smart, let them watch the Boondocks. The dream they sold us. Why America keeps selling the same dream to Black America. No, they don't sell it to Black America. Black America keep buying that shit. Nobody sell you shit. I ain't buy that shit. The Boondocks exposed what? The myth of progress. Because y'all were getting trolled. We're going to troll y'all real life in cartoons, but this cartoon has spoken more truth than any goddamn content creator you could think of. Anything, any nigga that's dressed up in garments. Oh, guess who else getting exposed? Guess who else getting exposed? All other fake Hebrew Israelites. All Hebrew Israelite organizations are being exposed as we speak. Every single last one of them. Told you. Let me make it clear for you. Every government-funded program that you niggas were in is being exposed. Everybody with a 501c3 is being exposed. So if you got a 501c3 from somebody, guess who's exposing the shit? The same people that gave you the 501c3 are the people who said it's now time to destroy them. All right? That's what's happening. Not playing with you. Tell you everybody got set up. We thought everything else was going to be the plan to destroy the community. No. You know what the trick going to be? We're going to make everybody sign up. But little do they know, they're all signing up for failure in the end. They didn't know that. Their ancestors didn't tell them that part. Their granddad didn't tell them that. Because some of their granddads couldn't even fucking read. We let them in anyway. We play the game of letting them think they smart with fake organizations. But half the people, they let them organizations couldn't even fucking read and shit like that. No, y'all had no clue what went on. The whole key was this. This everybody was supposed to do. This is the truth, y'all. Don't matter how you got your light. It don't matter how you wake up. All knowledge is supposed to be checked. Everything is supposed to be expanded and built upon. Everything is supposed to be figured out. So how everything was set up was, all the people who call themselves having knowledge, if you don't sincerely seek knowledge from the heart, you're never going to know the truth anyway. If you one of them people that get in the knowledge for your own personal gain and to manipulate others, it was set up where in the end you're going to fail. That's Diddy, Jay-Z, all of them. But that's why I tell you, the people that were good, they're going to be all right. All the people that did according to what they're supposed to do, they're going to be all right. Because they built something solid for themselves. When I say shit like, we are now at a point we can see the results. So the builders, everybody talk that positive shit, it should be shown by now. It's nothing to talk about. That's why Omar got to come back and tell you about the school he was going to, but he don't got. Because he's fake. He's one of them. All right? Salute, Black the Free Thinker. What's up? Salute, bro. So I'm just letting y'all know what's going on, y'all. On all cylinders. Moving, rolling. Y'all in a fake-ass world. So hopefully after this year, a lot of y'all wake up. What was y'all number one mind control device? Money and racism. Meanwhile, both of them was going to make y'all hypocrites. And no progress. Because y'all, that's why the plan was for y'all to focus on money and racism for the past 60 years. Y'all just focus on that. Don't worry about nothing else. And that's what y'all did. What else you ain't looking at? Every time, I thought about this. I said, yo, every time you look at it in the past 100 years, when everybody went marching, that shit was never over no real money. It was never over no real, like, economical shit. Then I said, in the modern day, guess how they tricked them, y'all? The modern day, they didn't realize everybody y'all protested with was not even, like, real American citizens. Like, y'all didn't protest for a black man that was a working man. He did the right thing, and he got killed. No. George Floyd with a white woman that was a drug. Everybody, Rodney King, y'all were being pranked. Everybody y'all protested for was a suspect, criminal, suspect, black person, wasn't a fit. It was never no real shit. Like, this mom worked. It was never a situation of a Cosby Show family getting violated. Now we mad. It was wrong they did to that family. It was always a nigga on the corner selling cigarettes. So that's why I was always confused. Like, yo, niggas be in the street doing shit, getting jacked up by police. That happened every day. But they never showed you a regular family being, you get what I'm saying? So my point is, even when y'all went on y'all little rants, it was for fucking criminals and crackheads and fucking junkies. Rodney King, he really was high that day. What's wrong with y'all? That was a trick to destroy y'all city, man. I'm telling y'all what happened. I ain't gonna keep repeating that shit. Let's go. I'm gonna show you what they talking about. So, to show you this shit is picking up, that's why I show you the views. I show you this to show you this 2 days ago. I don't know what it got now. I'm just showing you this. This is the live campaign. Showing y'all who y'all worship, guys. And like I said, it's only embarrassing for y'all. Y'all family from the church. Y'all family from the church. Y'all the ones that talk all this black shit, right? But when you're going to accept the fact, everything y'all stand on comes from a white man. Today you're going to acknowledge the facts. Everything y'all got was a lie. Now, in modern day real time, they talking about it. This man talked about how he was duped. He basically thought he was a real Mason, and he went somewhere and got exposed. And he said, well, I've been seeing this for a minute. So I'm gonna tell you this too. What I see, all fake Masons, all Masons that ain't been doing what they supposed to do, I'm gonna say they on your ass. I've been noticing this shit for a minute. I also see that it's like a real cleanup with the real Masons. They doing a real cleanup. I think the real Masons got tired of getting all this dirt. So the real Masons are coming out. And this is not a black platform at all. But that black man being interviewed, and he telling everything about how brothers be carrying themselves and the shit they be doing. And I'm listening, meaning, this is my point. Is say you don't know no better. I know gang banging though. He's talking about basically what they're doing is like gang shit. So I know what's going on. It's tied in with Diddy. They basically saying these guys had a certain level to certain things, but they turn that shit into gangster shit. When they get this knowledge, information, or when they get on a certain level, they only use that shit to abuse their people, man. I told you that's what it's about. When I kept saying their number one charges is they didn't do shit for black people. That's their charge. Because the real builders ain't gonna respect them. That's what I kept telling you. When you run around with their shit and you talking about you this and you that, but they look at your neighborhood, your community, and they know that half of this shit in y'all community, that's y'all fault. Y'all niggas are the ones under oath. Y'all fucking lodges in that community where everybody dying at. Every community, y'all got a fucking lodge. Every community, y'all got fucking members, right? All right then, so how the fuck are everybody dying? But what I'm telling y'all, now they holding y'all accountable for that shit. That's what I'm telling y'all. It's the blame game going on. So when I tell you all these blacks that's supposed to be prominent, all this elite shit, they on the hot seat now. And they getting all the fucking blame. Yup. They saying that y'all did it all for the money. What this man saying? Man, we never did nothing for the community. I was just thinking where the money going at. Every time it's this money stuff, but the community ain't getting nothing. That's what he's saying. Just remember, years and years. Now, mind you, he talking to a white man sitting there like, wow, that's what they do? Wow, really? So I'm like, yo, is this a setup? What's going on? What's going on? Because the whole shit is what them blacks be doing. They fugazi. They fake. They on some bullshit. They just using this shit for clout and money. Bingo. And I think that's the judgment on him, all of their ass. Told you, man. They didn't better their community. This shit is some real shit. Y'all looking at it wrong, dummy. That's why I say y'all all stupid with that race. You fucking dumb. Y'all don't understand 100 years has passed. Your people been in power. Your people got shit. Them people had shit. They straight. But you won't accept the fact they didn't do shit. That's why I say nobody want to hear that race shit. So I told you, to being that y'all kept being on that race shit, now the plan is to expose who y'all really are, what the fuck y'all really do, so you will not be able to ever blame nobody else. That's why I told you that's what all of this revelation is about. So for all those who's racist, I'm just going to tell you straight up, this the white man sticking it to your ass. Because y'all talk too much. So what he say? He like to go to diverse lodges where it's black, white, all races at. That was his whole stance. He got away from that black shit, and now he just deal with all brothers. That's his whole perspective. Get it? But the blacks, they got thrown on the bus and dragged and exposed, right? And don't forget, it's not just people coming out talking, it's also videos exposing 24/7. So I'm just giving y'all an update. When I tell people, a lot of people better just get right. Just get right. Whatever wrong, you got to fix it. All right? So the Boondocks exposed the myth of progress. So I'm going to tell you, man, the new generation, they need to watch the Boondocks. Since they kids and they in the house doing shit, buy the Boondocks and make them watch that shit. Plus, it's funny. They like it. But all the truth is in that shit. That's why I say everybody's being pranked. The whole Atlanta experience was written already, y'all. Yes, it's in a cartoon. Let me show you the proof. Thugnificent. Now, part of the... Okay, being that we know in this program what it's about, the pink program, right? They telling you in this shit right here. Who are those white guys right there? Who are they? Who are they, y'all? Holler at me in the chat. Who are they? What's up, Todd Deuce? Where you been at, bro? What's up, Inca? What's up, JJ? What's up, Jamal? All right. Who are those three men right there? They showing you right here, y'all. Let me speed it up for you. That's the rapper. That's Young Thug. Let's look at this as Atlanta. Because we went into Gangstalicious. That's New York. Thugnificent, Atlanta. So, see the three men right there? Who you think they are? One of them is an executive. Who you think that man in the shades is? All right. Who does that man in the shades look like? Executives don't wear shades, bro. They were telling you, pink program, you're going to be what? You're going to be two things, right? What you going to be? All right, then. The whole cartoon aspect is they tell him what he's going to do. And the storyline is being broken down, though. How he's going to be. He's going to come in a thug. He's going to get converted to be this different guy. He's going to dress different, talk different. And then he's going to teach it to his friends. And this is, yeah. The one with the shades, man, that's the goddamn government, bro. To let you know what it's all about, baby. It's a plan. What's the plan? Let's look at the plan. It's always in the cartoon. I told you life is a joke. What's the plan? Get this out the way. The myth of progress. See this? It's in your face. The myth of progress. We make him win. Everybody gonna think he won, and they winning too. He go back to Atlanta, they gonna think they made it. The myth of progress. Meanwhile, we control his ass. YSL, get everybody locked up. No, it's executive and it's an agent there. He work for us. It's all in the cartoon, guys. Young Thug addressed leaked jail calls with Big Bank, claims had some conversations with rappers face to face. I'm just gonna dead all this shit. Because I wasn't gonna do a special on this shit, but I put it in the show for y'all. I just said, fuck it, I make it one show. And check it out. I'm not gonna say too much. Now, remember when I said Young Thug was gonna be banned from Atlanta? Okay, you know he's banned. Now I'm gonna tell you this is my opinion. Being that Young Thug is banned, being that I know Thug life is over with, being that I told you they're gonna clean Atlanta up way before all this shit, I know what's happening. Young Thug knows he has to deny thug life to go back. He also knows he has to take this humiliation to deny thug life. So I told you, the number one thing that's going on now is thugs being trolled. The thugs are being clowned. But the main thugs being clowned are the ones that believe the shit. It's a prank. Young Thug knows this. Why? He knows if he get this thug shit off him, he gets humiliated. Once the world knows he ain't a thug, he's labeled as a snitch. But then he can go back to Atlanta and go back home. Yeah, he can't go back home under that thug shit. So I was trying to tell y'all. I figured it out. Why? They kept going. They wouldn't stop. So, see that? Let me show you what they say about Young Thug. Now, mind you, this comment is not from social media. A lot of comments I'm showing y'all is from news clippings, article postings. Look at what they said. Telling is his lifestyle. Up my lifestyle. Telling is his lifestyle. That's what somebody said about him. Why? See the picture right here? That's right. Can you now see why he facing all this time, never went to jail? But YSL gang is in jail. YFN gang is in jail. All right? 4PF gang is in jail. Where the rappers at? Fake beefing online because they work for us. The prank is on the thugs, y'all. Let me make it clear. The prank is on all the black men who love hip-hop their whole life and never grew the fuck up and left the shit alone, had babies, had girlfriends, got married, did a whole bunch of shit in life. But now they big fucking zeros, and all they have left is a topic about Young Thug being a snitch, even though half of them are snitches. Even though First 48 been goddamn 24 seasons, which means damn near 20 years of snitching. Snitching ain't nothing new. That's what the fuck they do. It's me right here. That's what they do. Y'all snitches. You better snitch. You been snitching since the Black Panther days. You been snitching. God damn it, you said everybody black. God damn it, you been Judas. The biggest snitches. Nothing new, guys. You love snitch conversation because that's who the fuck you are. Get it? See that? Now let me make it clear for you. You see Woody in the picture? You see Woody? You see Young Thug homeboy Woody in the picture? Look at Woody. Guess what they said, y'all? Guess what everybody saying? Yo, Woody is the realest one out of all of them, yo. Woody is the real one, man. I watched them pick and choose and I just laugh at their ass. What's up, you star? They said Woody is the real one, y'all. They don't know. They keep giving them the same characters over and over. I'm not playing with y'all. This shit is crazy. I'm fucking going crazy in my head, y'all. I cannot believe they screwed these people over like that. I can't believe they shot themselves. No, y'all. No. You watching the fucking destruction of black men and they fucking dumbass ways and the ignorance that has failed them, y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. This shit blowing my mind. What's up, new mom? No. You see Woody right there, right? They say Woody the real one, man. He realer than them. See Woody? Young Thug and Woody. That's y'all fucking life. You think I'm playing with you? I don't play on this fucking channel. Young Thug and Woody. Now I'm going to bring it to real life for you cartoon-ass Atlanta niggas and all the rest of y'all. Y'all cartoon characters. See Woody? Huh? You see Woody? Young Thug and Woody. Woody, he the real one, man. He the real one. I love entertainment off y'all. I laugh at y'all in real life. I told you that. I love this shit. Huh? Meanwhile, let's look how many people know the truth. Damn near 500,000 people know this shit. Laughing at their ass every fucking day. Damn near 200,000 know this shit. Laughing at their ass every fucking day. I told you their life was a cartoon. You know what they did, y'all? This is what they did. They ruined these black men and used them as weapons. We're going to ruin all you niggas, and then you're going to go back to your families and communities, and you're going to start all this fucking fake shit, and everybody's going to believe in you fake-ass men, and you're going to ruin everybody's fucking life. Everybody. Everywhere you touch, everywhere y'all go, we're going to be destroyed. Told you they're the demolition man. They programmed them to be destructive wherever they go, and shit going to fuck up and fail. So ever since I left them motherfuckers alone, I've been winning. I ain't playing with y'all. It's the truth. Once I realized this shit, now I'm able to show y'all with proof. Who the biggest gospels online? Who the biggest clowns? That's why I made their ass run right now. That's who the fuck they are. See that? Young Thug and Woody. Now, let's check it out. See that? See Woody? Now, you answer this question. How the fuck did they make a cartoon? The character named Thugnificent. Young Thug. It showed how he came in like this. And after he got the deal, he started wearing tight clothes and pink. He started breaking it down to his homeboys why he got it on. You know, we got to start looking better and we got to do this. It show you how they influenced him And then he went and started influencing his friends. And then they all started dressing alike. And tell you, it's all in this shit. Young Thug and Woody. Who was in that trial all last year? Huh? Check it out, y'all. Lil Woody. Lil Woody the rapper, y'all. Lil Woody. Lil Jonas. Lil PP. Still putting that wood on their dumb ass. Check it out. Check it out, y'all. Look. Guess who's the new big favorite YouTuber? Little Woody. Little Woody. Wow. That's what all the little Woodies gonna be doing. Then I tell you in the last day, they all gonna be podcast YouTuber. Now look at this crib, how I'm gonna tell you how to look at it. Look at that room like a fucking prison. And just know that's all little Woody gonna do. Because guess what? Every goddamn snitch gonna be a goddamn content creator. I ain't saying little Woody is snitch, but that's the plan. All you niggas that used to work outside, you gonna work online. But just know, all y'all houses and rooms will be our fucking prison. The ones working and the ones watching. That's for you gangster thugs. That's for you black niggas. That's for y'all. Get it? Now you see that prison? That's a prison, guys. See the cartoon? Check it out. See the cartoon? Boondocks. That's what Woody's gonna be doing. Woody, you're gonna start a YouTube channel too. Actually, Woody, we're gonna start it for you. Huh? Spoke about Trap Lord the other day, right? Now I'm gonna go back to it because he come out of nowhere. He from the UK. They let him call himself a trapper, and they watch him. Guess who watches him? Guess who watches him? Cause anything with a thug title, black men watch that shit. They watch anybody. You know what they do? They make people superstars. Why? A lot of black men still don't understand that time is money, and they didn't know when you give a man your time, you actually giving him money. Cause you're gonna be broke and you ain't making no money, huh? They also know y'all big fanboys. So everybody know a nerd, it don't matter what race you are, start your goddamn hip-hop channel and them niggas gonna come. Meaning them grown-ass black men gonna come. That's what they gonna do. All right? Hip-hop. Lil Woody. Check them out. Go subscribe to Lil Woody. Meanwhile, Trap Law beating all of them. Why am I saying that? Because Negroes have dreams to be YouTubers now. Let me show you that prison, y'all. See that? Young Thug dissed everybody. 2 days, 7 views. You see his room? This called he got to work. This called he trying to get out of poverty. This mean, you see that? Told you, y'all. No. Wherever they go, I'm out. Family, when I started Members Only, I knew what I was doing. I knew one day all this shit gonna be over with, and only my real people will be tapped in, and that's it. So all this other shit, told you, it's all clogged up on purpose. I told you in the last day, all black men will try to be content creators and podcasters because y'all from the same bubble. When one of y'all drug deal, you all drug deal. When you be a rapper, you all be a rapper. Now they know that this only thing they know this. In the end, this only thing you might have to make money. And lady, this ain't gonna help you pay no bills. And you're gonna be working OnlyFans. See, let me show you how analytics work. When I see this man going live in that fucking room and I see his views, I know he's not getting no money. I also know it's gonna take a long time for him to get money. Meanwhile, what's gonna happen in his real life? This is why he's a joke and don't know it. All right, get it? A black man in America talking about Young Thug, same shit you talking about. 7 views in 2 days. Let me show you something. All right, not from this country, not black at all. Talks about Young Thug, 5 hours, 45,000 views. I'm showing you Negroes, no matter what you do, where you go, the game will be against you and it will be rigged against you, meaning you're never going to win because you're always going to get pranked. Know the prank is? Negroes, before you think you're going to get rich out your fucking house, somebody else going to take your spot. We will create somebody to take that shit. You guys will not be the face of rap no more. All right? You're going to embarrass yourself. You're going to be a black man that love rap to death, but when you go live, it's going to say 7 views in 2 days. Then we got people come out of nowhere that you watch and get inspired by, and they're going to always be bigger than you. That's right. They can't even get rich off their own content. It's over now. It's taking over. What you watching is a hijacking of your shit, guys. Thugs, you're being pranked. That's why they got a neon gun. You don't get it. That's why they got a mannequin throwing up Crip signs. You're being pranked. So when you come on his channel, you hear his shit, you're being pranked. You just don't know it. But the people behind him know exactly what's going on. They watching this. You know what I'm saying? They get it, y'all. Meanwhile, now check this out, members only. Remember when I showed y'all the list of cities, right? World Cup gonna be at them cities. Just remember what I told you. See that Young Thug shit they talking about, right? Well, you already know what's gonna happen in Atlanta, right? All right then. Meaning, y'all stay ass online. Just keep watching Lil Woody, and that's all y'all gotta do. Keep watching the TV. Don't worry about nothing else. Meanwhile, y'all, let's go. See that? This how they made people superstars. See how that all those little Woody posters? American rapper, Lil Woody. Atlanta police, arrest, rapper, Lil Woody. Because Lil Woody gonna be the only one shining out of Atlanta. He gonna be the only one. He the next big thing smoking. Then I tell you the next big thing is online. That's right. Meaning not the next big thing, the next program for y'all is online. The next drink, no. Let's bring it back. Why America keeps selling the dream to Black America. We're gonna clear this shit up right now. Motherfuckers, America, the white man don't sell you shit. Y'all keep buying shit and making up shit. What's the new shit is being sold to? No. What's the new shit they buying? That they all gonna be podcasters. This the next shit. That's what I mean. Before it was you can play basketball and make it. You can be a rapper and make it. You can play football. You can sell drugs and make it. Now it's you can be a podcaster and make it, content creator and make it. But meanwhile, what y'all don't get, everybody else gonna be outside and y'all gonna be the only ones in the house. That's it. And it's gonna be to the point nobody's even gonna be watching y'all no more. Yeah. And then if you think it's slow now, you wait till after this Diddy shit over with. You really gonna see rap disappear. All right. So I'm showing you the new layout. These are the new platforms of faces. But as that's happening, new platforms working underground, exposing. So we're exposing our culture as we take it over. I'm showing you the formula. Expose y'all cultures as we take over y'all shit. Underground, internet, public stage, we're gonna let the world know y'all don't run shit no more, and you ain't even, y'all not even relevant. That's on the world stage. So I'm showing you entertainment, world stage, underground. No matter wherever you go, they will not be on top. Hope you're getting it. Mariah was there, Glorilla. This was happening. The people you look up to are being dismantled. Why? Because it's about everything y'all know, love, and look up to. Which means everybody that believe in this shit, you about to get the shock of your life. Everybody that know the truth, you have nothing to worry about. So, Boondocks exposed the myth of progress. So when I said, y'all, this past 30 plus years, really it's longer than that, the false promise, the false shit of progress being shown through the celebrities, y'all. That's why they all had to be billionaires with this money. When I kept saying, we have no proof Jay-Z has this money. Why are they working this hard with all this money? We have no proof. Because, make it clear for you, I got to put it in cartoon form. These people said, we back in the Nixon era. I'm trying to tell you, in the Richard Nixon era, when blacks were complaining about, we need this, we want that, that's when they created that black celebrity shit, y'all. The Black Mafia of Philly and all this shit is from the 60s, 70s. People that work for them, they put in position and they started to sell a dream that one day you're going to make it. When I been figured this out, how the hell did we have cities? Every city, it was a big drug dealer. Every big drug dealer in that city, everybody knew his fucking name. Everybody knew his name. That big drug dealer, everybody knew his car. How the fuck was he a big drug dealer in these cities and the police didn't know he was? No, because that's not learned. Back then, as I got older, a lot of those Negroes worked for the police. Because there was always secret jokes that the Negroes with the best drugs get it from the police. We always knew that. So I kept it in one ear, but then I would pay attention as years went on. Yo, he never did go to jail. He never did go to jail. Everybody else, he never, meaning he was the biggest drug dealer with the biggest name. Everybody in their mother knew he sold drugs, but somehow his ass never went to jail. Because that's not been learned this shit, y'all, a long time ago. From entertainment to the streets, wherever the fuck y'all go, they got people that work for them. and they're going to promise you the dream. Now, what I'm telling you is, everybody that works for them, they are exposing their ass because they cut them off. See that? Thank you very much. I'm just being me. That's just me. You work for us. Don't matter. You pick one. Negro, you're going to pick one. They all work for us. So, when y'all be arguing over rap shit, told you, just entertainment. If y'all look at this shit as entertainment, that's one thing. Y'all be thinking that shit is real. So, you get pranked and laughed at. See Lil Woody? See Young Thug? Now let me show you real life. Lil Woody, Young Thug. All right? Meanwhile, everybody's in on it. He knows what's up. You know why? Trap more Ross? Because he know anybody following that gangster rap shit, gangster culture, they all getting put in a trap. That's right. They all getting put in a trap. You know what happened, y'all? This is what they did. All the gangsters that was outside, all the criminals, they stirred their ass in the house. So now when it get cold, don't got to worry about them. They all in the house. So anybody with a warrant, indictment, anybody already been looking for, they all going to be in the house because they being baited. All other so-called street black men, they're all being baited to be spectators of a spectacle. But a lot of them know when it's all over with, they're going to be gone. Yep. And the ones that ain't going to be gone, they're not going to be able to make a penny or a dollar because this also represents the loser that ain't doing shit. I'm going to show you the formula of a black man right now. He's going to lie. You see his homeboy sitting there? His homeboy just sitting there. That means he ain't getting shit done. Get it? All right. You see the platform, right? I don't got to say nothing. Now, I'm just letting y'all know the new form of y'all entertainment is dead. Y'all new entertainment, which is y'all only shit left is online. That's it. When you see this picture, just know what I told you. Online is y'all prison. And everybody y'all looking at is somehow a criminal, a convicted person, some other shit. Meanwhile, they're not celebrities. See that? When I told you I don't fuck with this shit like that, I don't. I'm showing you all the people coming out of nowhere and why I'm showing you mother effers on my timeline I'm not subscribed to. All right? Y'all are fucking weird. Y'all look poor as fuck. Meaning, y'all look like y'all are working to pay your bills. You're fucking struggling. I'm not playing with you. When this shit went on the video, I heard her say, I got to get up and wipe my nose real quick. Who are these people? Everybody that goes live is only embarrassing y'all because it's a narrative. It's a narrative that y'all are fucking failures. The narrative is y'all are failures and all y'all have left is online, which means everybody and their mother is waking up, becoming content creators, but nobody's listening. See this? 2 days, 7. Y'all are the clowns. I'm so happy y'all get it now. This is why I never came on the fucking camera, because I knew one day everybody on camera will be considered a fucking clown, y'all. So everybody that was not on camera, professional, taking their shit serious, they are now a clown. All right? Period. The only person on this fucking YouTube shit that I give a pass to, that I respect, is Star, because he started on this shit. He's a personality. He's a somebody, which you don't get. When Star come on YouTube, he just being himself. He's a personality. Meaning, when Star go live, he don't need a topic. He can talk about anything. Meaning, the people that fuck with him, fuck with him. So Star can do whatever he want. Headphone, in the crib, extra. It don't matter what he does. He's a real personality. Meaning, he do the YouTube shit for real. It's certain people, that's what they do for real. But everybody else, y'all saw other people and got inspired. Anybody that started a YouTube channel after 2020, I say definitely after 2023, not about 10, you're a fucking clown. Meaning, you're late. You're late. If you wanted fame on this shit, if you thought you were going to get rich, cancel that shit. Because they controlling it. Especially certain content. Now let's go. Young Thug says Travis Scott has 11 murders to his name. See that? Talk. Because Young Thug know what's up. They all in on it. They know it's a destruction of gangster rap. That's why I saw the article says Lil Woody denies gangster life. I know what they doing, and I'm not knocking them for that. Because I told you, the prank is on everybody that believe this shit. Young Thug knows he has to get this thug shit off him so he can go back to Atlanta, y'all. He can't go back to Atlanta as long as he labeled it under that thug life shit. So the more Young Thug is exposed as a fraud thug, a fake thug, then he'll be back good. He better go back to Atlanta because nobody respects him as a gangster. He's trying to get that gangster shit off him. Get it? That's part of it. My opinion. But just know, they're steering everybody now to Lil Woody. Because they say Lil Woody, he real. He's the real one out of all of them. That's what they said. Meanwhile, he's an American rapper. And Lil Woody was in the Boondocks too. So somehow, they already knew about Young Thug. And they knew about Lil Woody. Because they said you guys love Lil Woody. Yeah, they said most of y'all love Lil Woody and Thuggin. Get it? Y'all love Thuggin and y'all love Lil Woody. Huh? I told you guys they're being pranked. You guys are always being pranked, man. All right, so see the gov right there? That's the gov with the blue on them goddamn shades. They laughing. Got him. He works for us now. Go out there and get those guys locked up. FCC taking steps that would allow U.S. prisons to jam prisoners' cell phone. They already do that. But let me show you something else that you didn't know. All the snitches in jails were permitted to have phones. Yep. So let me tell you the truth. A lot of those phones were not snuck in jail. A lot of those phones were given to all their informants in jail because a lot of stuff was going on. A lot of them were working, telling. Yeah. Yep. A lot of men were getting on drugs. It was a big dope movement in prison. It was a big this was what was going on in prison recently, y'all. The recent shit in prison was a lot of men was in there getting high and dealing with goddamn transsexuals and all type of shit, man. That's what was going on, all right? Also, a lot of men that was thugs went into jail and got turned into transsexuals, came out, yeah. A lot of men went in prison and got in programs to come in early. They classified as gay men to get programs. That's what they did. I'm not playing with none of y'all, all right? So a lot of these phones also were handled by prison informants, all right? Told you it's a campaign on thug life now. Everything thug is getting canceled. Told you what's going on, y'all. Everything you was proud of, y'all gonna see now. Let me show you something else. Man freed from prison after 27 years for a crime he didn't commit. You guys still go through this shit? But what am I showing you? Because back then, y'all, they just lock your ass up and make up some shit. That's the shit they was doing. Before DNA, they was just make this why I always knew shit in the hood, in the community, looking like each other will ruin your fucking life. I always knew that. I don't never want to be mistaken with somebody else, so I always did certain extra shit. I always, especially in New York City, you would look like the wrong person, you will be fucking ruined. All they got to do, pull up in the car with somebody in the back talking about he did it. And you just did a robbery you had no clue of, but they're going to take you down for that shit. That's what they was doing back then, y'all. Murders, all of that. Because they wasn't dealing with the DNA test result. So a lot of people got fried for that shit. But you also going to see, y'all, it's this shit going on between these black men in prison that they didn't understand. The prison was their curse, but they love everything that ends them up in prison. They also listen to prison stories. I seen a new channel started called Prison Tales or some shit. Tales from prison. No, y'all, they don't know that's their fucking world of trapness. And this is the thing you got to understand. It's people that make money off that shit because they know you niggas so dumb you love jail. But now, when you love jail, really mean you love penis, bro. Straight up. What am I showing you? Remember yesterday I said it was 91,000 cars on recall. Don't buy no Jeep Cherokee, y'all. They all on recall. So, 91,000 on recall, but Cherokee, Jeep paid LL Cool J to promote it in a commercial. So, like I said, LL Cool J got the commercial on TV, but if people don't know it's a recall, they're going to fucking buy the shit. No, and I was showing you how they used a black face to push a car that is no good, so black people will buy a fucking car that's already being exposed for what? The software error is within the hybrid control processor. caused by an overloading of a microprocessor in the battery pack control module, according to the recall report. Bingo. Meanwhile, you driving on the road, out of nowhere, your ass just crashed. But LL Cool J took a check for the commercials. So I asked yesterday, does LL Cool J know that those cars are fucking default? It just shows you, man, how low people go. So on this recap, I appreciate all y'all for pulling up. I just want people to know the real world, what's going on. The real world is this. Nobody's on top no more. They all are so fucking low. That's why I asked y'all the question. Mariah was there. Why Beyonce wasn't there? Because y'all had the proof for many reasons. They can't show their face. For two, they don't want to show their face because they're not being praised. And they don't want to, they're not going to sit there and watch all of them get awards and they just sitting there. They're not doing that. But what's the proof of that? You got the proof they don't support nobody. So if they're not winning, they're not coming. Now I want you to see how this is the game they've been playing to build themselves up as big characters. Only time you see us when we win. Huh? We sit behind the scenes on y'all like, God. When you see us, everything good for us. This is how they've been doing it, y'all. It's called manipulation, control. If they don't never see me lose, I don't lose. What the fuck you talking about? That's the world they in. You never see me lose. You never see me fail. So I told you, instead of the world, they're letting the world see them fail, they've been running, putting out a lot of fake news, because I kept telling my family they didn't want y'all to know they were destroyed since last year. But they're not going to duck this winter. Diddy trial next week. Not next week, a couple more weeks. What I mean by that is they time getting short. The reason Beyonce skipped the 2025 MTV VMA despite an Artist of the Year. Now, what else am I showing y'all again who pulled up? This is why. Their legacies from now on are forever tied together, whether they like it or not. Why? Because family, we know the truth. Their legacy always was tied together. It's just that through social media, y'all, everybody forgot. Everybody forgot the real world. You forgot the order shit, y'all. Y'all forgot Diddy always controlled the shit because of online. Diddy was not online like them. He didn't post like them. So my point is this. Everybody that was big, that didn't tweet a lot and post a lot, y'all forgot they were big, man. That's why everybody got lost. That's why this VMA award was a restamping, a rebranding. See, just because Lady Gaga and them don't post, y'all forgot they were still big. Y'all forgot that. And y'all, that's what I mean. But everybody watch y'all praise this Queen Beyonce shit. A fake Cowboy Carter tour, a fake Renaissance tour. Meanwhile, they still was not on their level. So the VMA was also to remind you, the world, everybody who's currently at the top, who's currently in good standard, who currently is the winners on the Billboard, merchandising, things of that nature. No manufactured news, no manufactured topic. Let me show you a manufactured topic that Beyonce and Jay-Z made up yesterday, the other day, when they knew they was not going to be at the award, which meant that Beyonce was not going to get no likes. They made their own news. Beyonce and Jay-Z set to splash millions on dream estates. See that? They only been giving y'all news of shit they bought and what they did, but it has nothing to do with these fucking charts and these votes. Another thing, recap. All of their peers, everybody in Hollywood that is not blamed for Diddy parties, every single person, Hollywood is their life, their family. Hollywood, let me make it clear for y'all. They know all their good friends are dirty now. Put it like this. They know some of their black friends will never be seen again. They know that what? Everybody who has been under that rap Jay-Z Diddy umbrella, been at freak-offs, are all considered the trash of the industry, and they are not fucking with them. This is a separation. That's why they had to give you this nice event to let you know it's a separation. All good celebrities, stand up, come on out. Everybody else, you remain ashamed, hiding out, and you will not show your face only on your fucking Instagram timeline and on your social media. The real celebrities are pulling up. Where y'all at? Okay then. Now, y'all want to look me in my face on this internet and tell me this wasn't the biggest music event of the year. But the clues of what I'm showing you are Jay-Z and Beyonce. When I told you it's all over after Diddy, y'all. I told y'all it's all over. But now the world knows it. When I say it's all over, they know it too. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. So why am I saying that? Boom. They was allowed to control y'all. All right? Same way Sammy Davis Jr. was controlled, the same way Jay-Z was controlled. The same way Young Thug is controlled. But my point is, they control them and they control y'all. So, powers that be notice. Because you going to say, fan, I like their music. Powers that be say they're influential people. Influential people means they influence a lot of people. Influence means they can make people do shit. They can make people not do shit. They can give people images and views and perceptions and thoughts and opinions. Influence. So, being that they influence millions, this is why they have to be shut down. And everybody that look up to them, believe them. Hey, if Jay-Z told you to worship Aleister Crowley, if you believe in that black magic shit, you about to get smoked too. If you believe in all of the shit they do, the plan is to expose and destroy all of y'all. But the only thing that happened is the black community has participated in some of the most secretive things for decades to be successful. Now you're going to see most of them are not successful, even though they signed up for all this shit. That's the exposure. The exposure is the betrayal of the black community. That's what's being pushed. It's not me, y'all. It's what they pushing. Prince Hall Mason's coming out telling on black people. Telling about what them blacks be doing in the lodge. He said, I don't want to do with them. Meanwhile, what else? It's being told of the worship. Who they actually worship in all these organizations. But what I'm telling you is this. It's amazing. Now, y'all know all this shit been online, yes. But y'all know it was all focused on the devil and the white man. Now it is the black exposure. But what this part is, the revelation of what all the blacks been doing for success to their own people. How they're not real builders for real. They don't do shit. They just do shit for money, and they will cutthroat anybody to get where they got to go at. And they monopolized the black community, raped it, pillaged it, did it all. So they didn't do no, like I said, other people, all nations, creed, races, don't matter. Whether how wicked you want to tell me they are, I still can show you some good shit they did. Y'all never understood balance. So what I'm telling you is, see that 2 days ago? It's recent, meaning it's a recent campaign on everybody black in organizations, period. When you understand that, you understand what's about to happen. All right? Mind you, I'm not subscribed to none of this shit. It's on my timeline because they want me to know. I get it clear. It's a campaign. What's the difference between PH and P? You get it? Okay. So I'm just showing you. The dream they sold us. Why America keeps selling the same dream to black America. That what? No, anybody that signed up was sold a dream that one day they're gonna be successful. Now that it's 2025, the jig is up. The secret dream, the secret formula to control blacks and their community, what has been used for the past 60 years, is the dream of success. They went into how, in the 60s, they came up with the formula of creating success. That's Nicky Barnes. That's Alpo. That's Jay-Z. Get it? Where only time y'all will see success is through entertainment or somebody doing bad. What is all y'all storylines? When I grew up, I saw the drug dealers. He had a nice car and a nice chain. When I grew up in my neighborhood, I saw the pimp. He had the nice car with a nice house. Negroes, that was a plan. You're going to look up to pieces of shit that are rich. This is the formula we put together for y'all. We're going to control y'all for the next decades of this thing called Black success. But everybody that comes in your face that is Black and successful, we will make sure he is a piece of shit. And all y'all role models and leaders will be pieces of shit before we meet them. They will be fucking failures. They will also represent the foulest shit. They will represent everything opposite of what your parents tell you, how you was raised, and you're going to praise them. And we came up with this shit in the 60s because it was the same formula we used to destroy the Black Panthers. Once it came time to getting this money, a lot of them ain't want to be pro-Black no more. All right? Even though y'all still didn't get it. It's every program we have for y'all after slavery was set up for failure. That even goes for the Baptist church. Guess what else, y'all? Once again, it's a campaign on all fake Hebrew Israelites. So if you're in the Hebrew Israelite organization, you get exposed too. It's period. So good and the bad. Hey, Hebrew Israelites, you talk about Masons, and Hebrew Israelites, they saying you deal with some fake bogus shit too. They say a lot of y'all praising false gods and y'all in false ass camps. These are facts. Y'all always joining some shit. So let's rewind it. White man don't make you do nothing. Y'all put yourself in fucking bondage. Why America keeps selling the same dream to Black America? No. Why do Black people keep selling the same dream? You want to join? You want to join? You want to join? Niggas don't join everything, but they don't understand that was divide and conquer, dummy. Y'all divided yourselves through everything. Religion, colors, did it. I'm a gangbanger, I'm blood, I'm Crip, I'm this, I'm Delta, I'm that, I'm that. Y'all divided yourself after slavery because y'all thought everything y'all joined was going to bring success. It was a plan after slavery. First, we will teach them how much they're not shit, and then they will spend their life trying to prove to us how much they shit through success. But all their success will come from what? Corporation. We actually got money invested in all the things they're going to buy to prove success. I'm telling you, it's a system. I love it because I see it clear now. Everything, that's why I say to this day, everything y'all do for fun or money or anything is going to cost you. It costs you money. It's a penny. Everybody else in regular life. Y'all life based on money, guys. But that's the world they created. As they try to be successful, we're going to get rich. As they try to prove all this shit, they still ain't going to change. Ain't nothing going to change for them. Because they think success is money and buying shit. Told you, man, I learned the game, man. All of us was raised in what? A crowded ass house, bunch of fucking furniture, a whole lot of shit. Somehow shit that never changed in our families, though. We seen furniture bought, sold, new shit, everything, but we seen nothing change because we were all taught that buying shit, looking like shit, talking shit is success and it means something. That's why I kept saying, y'all, that world is over, that fake shit. We are now in the world of put up or shut up. I will advise you to shut up. Do your own thing, mind your business, take care of you and your family. That's it. Live on your level. That's it. What's so hard about that? But the only problem is now, y'all, we at a time now where a lot of people, they got too old and they're failures. Family, you can't be a failure after 30, 40 years. That's a lot of years of failing, y'all. Some people are already set in their ways of failures. Those are the ones getting wiped out. I'll say this last thing before we go. I'm just going to tell you. Remember I told you it's getting back to one America, right? I'm just going to tell you like this. All the blacks that have been making black people look bad, all the blacks that been doing foul shit to blacks, selling them out, whatever the fuck it is, just know it's y'all turn now. Remember everybody was on Diddy? It's on y'all now. So I'm going to tell y'all this again. Just understand this, because I had to learn the hard way too. I know a lot of y'all got plaques on your wall. You all into your organization. There's nothing wrong with that. Just understand, every last one of them shits you will be ashamed of. Trust me on that. I'll tell you what, as a brother, as a friend, if you were smart, you start putting all that shit away. Don't be proud of that shit. All right? Keep it in your heart. Because, yeah, that's what's going down. All right? It's exposing all black culture all around the board. From sorority, fraternity, Masonic. I showed you They revealing the truth of Nation of Islam, exposing that. Hebrew Israelites being exposed. I thought it was just a rap game, y'all. Had no clue. But it's the whole community. When I said it's that one pyramid. Yeah. So y'all can do your own work for yourself. I'm just letting y'all know what it is. The days of being proud of shit, of failure, that's over with, y'all. You are who you are. You can't change the past. But all that proud shit, that's what ruined everybody. That pride shit. Being proud of fucking nothing, y'all. All right. So on that note, we're gonna get out of here. As of now, the truth is we don't know when we're gonna see their ass again. We don't know shit. But according to what things been telling me, the original script, it's gonna end bad for that man right there to the left. So we're gonna continue on the end of the era. Y'all watching this shit in real time. It's not a game, y'all. When you heard about the truth being revealed, it happened already. The truth has been revealed. Meaning everybody is free, but it's only certain people put themselves back in lockdown. You know what I'm saying? The ones, put it like this. Everybody who see what's going on, you're free. Everybody that know what's up, you're free. Everybody that don't get it, it's a reason why the slaves didn't know nothing. All right? So, on that note, we're going to get out of here. Also, shout out to everybody. Excuse me for this talk, but these chapters are getting closed. All this shit is for healing. Because, y'all, behavior was taught for decades. But that shit was teachings of failure, y'all. So it's not a coincidence the way shit is. When I tell you all people got left is this shit, this world right here, this all you're going to see. This the plan for y'all to 2030. Nothing outside of y'all house really got too much to do with y'all. Either you in tune, you catch up, or you're not. But this really you watching this for. They know niggas in this country. They know a lot of niggas on paperwork. They know half of them are convicted felons. They know a lot of them are registered offenders. They know half of them have a work experience. They know this. It's a world created for every nigga that believed in the streets. For every nigga thought there was going to be a shooter, a hustler. A world has been created for them. It's called stay the fuck in the house if you don't go to jail. All outcasts in society, y'all, will be stuck in houses and shit like that. Get it? Yeah. Because when everything is verified, they're not going to be able to go in stores and shit anyway. I'm not playing with you. We'll be able to go back to the mall, and motherfuckers like that, they're going to stay right there. They're going to be able to come. They ain't going to be able to come to the mall, y'all. They ain't going to come in that shit. Nope. Think about all them shootings at the mall in Atlanta, everywhere. So when the way the world going to be, niggas ain't going to be able to come in the mall. They ain't going to buy shit. Nope. Trust me, they're going to stay right there, or the DoorDash, or the everything. That's their prison. Houses are now prisons, guys, if you don't go outside. We out.